And what is up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. And it is Tennessee, Alabama, round two. And thank you so much for guys. We've been busy today with some NASCAR, and now we're doing some college basketball. Appreciate y'all being here. Big matchup for the SEC, battle of the first place to put it away to be the number one for now. We got a couple more games to go, but Tennessee, Alabama, both on top of the SEC. Tennessee at 22-6 overall, Alabama 20-8 overall, both 12-3 in the SEC. Tennessee at 4th ranked, Alabama Crimson Tide at 14th ranked. We'll see what happens here with this game. Let's see if we can get some folks in here tonight. Make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing if you're new to us. And we got Tennessee Volunteers playing Alabama at Alabama. So a little different story. We're not in home. The over-under is 167. I don't know. And the line is 2.5. Line is 2.5 for the game. So I'm going to go the over. Both teams are going to score at least 90 points or at least 80. I'm going to go the over, and I'm going to go over on the line. It's not going to be 2.5. So that's my go. Richard says, let's get it done this time. Let's put it to bed. That's right. Let's put it to bed, and we'll see what happens. So make sure you're hitting that like button. Report the bots as you go. And the game starts here in about 6 minutes. We'll be bringing you the live audio of the game. There's a lot of bots out there, but we'll see if we can get some more funds in here to hang out with us. Dalton Connect, 20.8 points per game, 48% field goal percentage. Hey, dude, 7.6 rebounds per game, 4.8 defense of games. So he's got almost averaging 11 rebounds per game. 7.6 rebounds per game, 4 defensive and 2 offensive. Ziegler been sharing the rock all season, 5.9 assists per game. And then for Alabama, the Sears, the Kyler Murray wannabe. Mark Sears, 20.6 points per game. Nelson, 5.6 rebounds per game. And Estrada for Alabama, 4.5 assists per game. So that is we're going to be bringing the live audio, the stats of the game. I kind of shaked up a little bit the look, so this is going to be a test here, but let's go to the main screen. I know it looks kind of a mess right now, but we're going to, I kind of, I wanted to try something new here. I wanted the stats to be a little bigger so you could see the stats a little bigger. So as soon as those come on, we should be all right. But I'm going to take them down for right now because it makes it look crazy. Let me find it here. New scoreboard. There's that one, and there's that one. So we are at Alabama, and we'll see what happens. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribing. Take the bots down. Chris says, what do you think we need to do to beat Alabama? I think we need to get all 5 of our starters involved. We need to get a dude involved. We need to get Sears to cause pressure on Sears to get some pressure on him because they're going to definitely be pressuring him. He made a lot of turnovers last time. So I don't know if I'm going to like this or not, but we're going to try it out. If I don't like it, we'll go back to the old way next time. But the stats of the players are going to be a lot bigger. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the subs too. But I don't know. This might be a mistake, but I wanted to try something different. If you haven't noticed, all day we've been doing NASCAR all day. Not all day, but most of the afternoon. So make sure you're hitting that like button for us and subscribing to the channel. And we're going to be bringing you live audio here at 7 o'clock. 3 more minutes before this game tips off. And I'll be bringing it to you on ESPN. Should be a big one. Hopefully, we won't need Dalton Connect to score 35. Let's go, Vols, go. That's right, Richard. If you are a big Orange fan, let me see GBO in the chat. GBO in the chat. Last couple streams, we've had a really good turnout. Let's see if we can get a big turnout for this one. It wasn't too big of a turnout last time for the Crimson Tide game, but I kind of changed some tags up a little bit to make it work. So just waiting on this stream to start. It's going to start here in 3 more minutes. Let me see who you got. Tennessee. You got Tennessee. You got Alabama. We do have some emojis here. Not too many, but we have 2. Tennessee or Alabama. Who do you got? I'm going Tennessee again. I think Tennessee is a lot more talented. I think it's going to take, I think Dalton Connect's going to have 30 points. I think A-Dude's going to have a big game tonight. I think it's going to be good. Lou says go Vols. Let me see Go Big Orange in the chat. We'll be bringing you live stuff here. All the good stuff here very shortly. I don't know if I like this or not, but we'll see if I will go with it. But D says need a tide emoji. I do have one. Here's one right here. Right there. Got you one there, D? I got you a tide emoji right there. Let me work on some more. There's D. All right, let's see if I can get some more stuff. Tennessee Volunteers logos. Tennessee basketball logos. Let's see if I can get some more stuff. More images. Let's see. Rocky Top, baby. It's time for Rocky Top. But I hope you guys are cheering on with us tonight. And as soon as it starts up, we'll bring it to you live on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Roll Tide, D says. There you go. But we'll see how it goes. We've had a pretty good day so far. We're almost 9,700 subs. Maybe we'll get a whole big in there tonight. We'll see what happens. But it's been a long day. These will not be anymore after the basketball season. Then we won't be doing this all the time. So we'll just be doing racing on the weekends. But if you're just coming in, hit that like button for us. And hope you guys have a good time tonight. Tennessee versus Alabama. We're going to be bringing you the live audio. The stats will be on the screen, everything, as soon as it starts. It just kind of looks all messed up for right now. So I guess I can bring it back. Let's see if it looks like. Let's see. Scoreboard. We'll just take that one off. So there's the line, 167. The line's 2.5. So we'll see. Who you got? Who's your bets tonight? Who's your bets tonight? Let me see your bets tonight. Who you got on this big game? You got any parlays tonight? You got Sears with a parlay. What do you have? All right, there it is. Come on, 7 o'clock, it's starting. We gotta go. Don't like going into this when it doesn't start like that. We bring in the live audio here in just a second as it tips off. Tennessee will be in all white. Alabama will be in red. Crimson red. Not yet. Come on. 7 o'clock. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Tennessee with the over, baby. Richard's going the over. What's up? Cotton, what's going on? Got to be a good game between the two great teams. Yeah, I hope so too. It's going to be a good one. Hope it's back and forth, just like the game on Wednesday. Or was it Wednesday or Tuesday? I can't remember. But come on. Okay, we're going to go back. Coming live now. Say basketball. Where you at? Tennessee. Tennessee. Where you at? Still not live. Coming. Oh my gosh. It's the only thing I don't like about this. Not yet. We bring the live audio here in just a second, guys. This is not starting yet. JT, what's up? My gosh, come on. There must be another game on or something. Is there another game on ESPN right now? Let's see. ESPN. Hello. Watch Virginia versus Duke. Is that on? Is that why it's on ESPN? It's not over yet. Is that probably why it hadn't started yet? Let's see. Virginia versus Duke. Live now. Virginia versus Duke is on ESPN. All right, listen right here. Does Tennessee get a number one? I think so. I think Tennessee gets the number one seed. They win 4 out here. Tennessee at 8-10 tip-off now. 8-10 tip-off for Tennessee. So 10 more minutes before the tip-off.
Baylor, the Bears, what a difference in the second half, and they got a big game from Ray J. Dennis and Jaden Nunn.
They hooked up there. Dennis had 19 points, 10 dimes. Nunn was 7 for 8 from the field with 18 points. They were both really, really good, along with Jacoby Walter. But defensively, they were great on Hunter Dickinson. They fronted him throughout the course of this game. They made it hard for him to get touches. He only had a couple points in the beginning of the second half. That's when they started to take control of this game by fronting him. Their ball screen defense was better in the second stanza, and we know they're elite offensively, and Ray J's doing stuff like that.
He was terrific in this one. Baylor, I don't know if it was a cupcake, but they win it 82-74 in their building. 4th year in a row, by the way. They beat Kansas in Waco. Let's talk about the Jayhawks. They get Kevin McCullough back, right? This is a conference game. No one is digging them for losing this game. But we've talked about depth and concerns there with the Jayhawks. How do we assess where they are here at the start of March?
That is, they are who we think they are at this point in time.
They are who they thought they were.
Good starting
we
five. Johnny Furphy continues to develop and play better. But there was a point in time we're watching the game where no KJ
8-10 Eastern start.
No Kevin McCullough, no Hunter Dickinson.
6 more minutes.
And we're like, this is a lineup that I don't think we've seen
before.
Been waiting all day. I
was worried I wouldn't be able to get it in.
And that's,
because our race.
Picking apart that group defensively. When you can't go deep, foul trouble is critical. Fatigue is critical.
We follow the Tennessee Volunteers all the way through
down the Nets in Phoenix,
NCAA tournament.
Don't like that, or even them to get to Phoenix. That's a long road to hoe.
Part of a very, very talented Big 12 conference. Many feel the best in college basketball. Jamal Shedd and Houston would agree with that. That assessment on the mark for a team that defends as well as anyone in basketball.
You know, when you're an Oklahoma Sooner right now and the fan, you're going to have to withstand the pressure mentally and physically. It is easier said than done. Iowa State brings it something similar to the UCF Knights today, too.
Right. In Orlando today, this is C.J. Walker's second effort. What a season it's been for UCF, and they're first in the Big 12. But down the stretch,
closer and closer to the 10K mark, man.
Yep, their defensive capabilities did play out. I mean, they had 22 points off turnovers. They held the Knights to 1 of 19.
Lots of hours, though.
And when they're able to get these turnovers and get in transition, it helps a team that does struggle offensively. But in the last few minutes, it was their defense leading to offense that helped turn the tide of that game.
Get familiar with the name Milan Momcilovic, by the way, for Iowa State. What a year it's been for USF. They win the American outright, 15-1 in the conference.
No shots at the Maine Black Bears, but this is a team that Maine beat in the non-league season. Amir Abdul-Rahim has done a remarkable job with this crew. Congratulations to them on winning a conference title.
Craziest finish of the day in the MAC. This is Western Michigan and Ball State. This is in overtime, tied at 76. Javon Hanna off the bounce to Anthony Crump.
The day? You mean the year and maybe the decade. I just have never seen a ball off the deck like that outside of the Bird MJ
4 more minutes,
back
y'all.
in the day.
You're
where
coming
you're calling
in.
Your shot there. How that doesn't happen,
4 more
nobody
minutes.
touches it, the clock doesn't run out, I don't know. That was wild.
78-76, Western Michigan wins in overtime. We're 4 minutes away from a dynamite game in the SEC. Game day was in the house earlier in Tuscaloosa. A chance for us to see the SEC Player of the Year, Dalton Knecht.
He may be the national player of the year. And then let's blaspheming to say that Zach Edey couldn't go back-to-back. But has an outside shot. That's the type of numbers and production he's put up. He went over 39 points in his last outing against Auburn and win at home. He needs to have a big day, but it can't be all him. So Kai Ziegler has to make plays. Jonas Adu and Awaka, can they get them some touches on they break down the defense and drop it off to them? And Adu, a little pick and pop game when he hits a 16, 17-footer. They have to be able to manufacture offense beyond him. And also withstand some runs. Because Alabama's coming at you. They're putting up a ton of threes. We know Tennessee can guard. Can they run them off the three-point line and make it hard for them in their house? This is going to be an outstanding game that we've been looking forward to all week.
One of those buckle your seatbelt. Here come the two best teams in the SEC, and they can both score it in a big, big way. Dan Shulman, Jay Billis on the call of the game of the night.
Here we go, y'all.
Welcome to ESPN's Saturday Primetime. You're watching the SEC on ESPN. And oh, are they excited about this one here in Tuscaloosa. The 12-3 tie, the 12-3 Volunteers vying for the top spot of the SEC. It is a sellout here inside Coleman Coliseum. It's a whiteout, and it's Mark Sears, the second leading scorer in the conference at better than 20 points per game. Who's number one? That guy. Dalton Knecht, 20.8 on the season, but over 25 points per game in SEC play. This one should be great. It is an ESPN Sonic.
It's a whiteout. It is a whiteout.
And this league is great. Tennessee and Alabama, both right up at the top at 12-3. South Carolina beat Florida earlier today. The Gamecocks are 12-4. Auburn and Kentucky, 11-5. You get the picture. This one means a lot. Whoever wins it will be alone in front in the conference standings. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Tuscaloosa. Dan Shulman, Jay Billis. We're so excited for this game. Alabama, statistically, the best offense in the nation. Tennessee, statistically, top 5 in defense and pretty darn good in offense. What do you think?
When Alabama played at Tennessee earlier this year, the Volunteers beat them 91-71. And it was because they physically dominated the Crimson Tide. They beat them up physically. And that's going to be the challenge for Alabama in this game. Can they get out and run and stay away from the physicality and match the physicality of Tennessee? Alabama's offensive schemes are magnificent, but it's not going to matter if they're not going to be physical with this Tennessee team. So when Alabama grabs a rebound, Tennessee can't be physical with something they can't catch.
Right.
So Alabama's got to get up and down the floor quickly, and they're going to shoot a lot of threes. They got to make them.
With more on the big matchup tonight, here's Jess Sims.
Hey, Dan. Hey, Jay. So Dalton Knecht has quickly gone from unknown to unforgettable. But where did he come from, you might be asking? Well, he started off at a junior college before transferring over to Northern Colorado before finding his 5th-year home at Tennessee.
Roll Tide, roll John. What's up, man?
He wanted a couple things. He wanted to improve his defense. He wanted to learn under Coach Rick Barnes, who just so happened to coach his idol, Kevin Durant, over at Texas, and he wanted a chance at the NCAA tournament. Now, even with all of this, no one could have expected that this once 5'4" freshman in high school has turned into a 6'6" phenom here, leading
more
scorer
airtime.
of the SEC this year.
As the kids say, Jay, he's a bucket. Dalton Knecht can beat you from 3. He can beat you from 2. Rick Barnes told his staff after last season, I like our defense. We got to find some scoring. We got to get better offensively. And they found this guy in the transfer portal.
Let's
He's
go.
gonna be a first-team All-American.
Well, how comforting is it that when your offense may be struggling, you can give it to Dalton Knecht, and he can go get you a basket. That 39-point performance he had against Auburn was epic. He was unstoppable. He gets to the free throw line. You are going to have to run multiple defenders at him and make him guard to slow him down, because
Tennessee
he is in
all
an
orange.
unbelievable rhythm right now. You mentioned 25 points a game in Southeastern Conference play.
Mark Sears, as we mentioned, the second leading scorer in the league at just better than 20 points per game. And it is Alabama, the highest scoring team in the nation, 91.5 points per game on the season. We are ready for the tip of our Sonic blockbuster matchup. Pat Adams, KB Burdett Jr., Will Howard, the officials. And the first possession belongs to Tennessee. They pick it up in the front court. Zakai Ziegler at the point. Started the year slowly, coming off knee surgery, but Jay, he's playing really good basketball the last several weeks.
He's really the barometer for this Tennessee team. When he plays well, the Vols are very difficult to beat.
Left the 3 short, and here comes Alabama. Aaron Estrada coming off a triple-double against Ole Miss during the week, and Zakai Ziegler just blocked the shot of Mark Sears. Santiago Vescovi misses the 3, the degree starting lineup for Tennessee, and Rick Barnes has used only 2 starting lineups all year. Jemai Meshack started at the beginning of the year until Ziegler was ready, so great consistency, continuity, experience for a guy who's won better than 800 games in Rick Barnes.
One of the truly great coaches we've had in this game, and Rick Barnes makes a great case for the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. You don't have many coaches that win 800 games, and he just passed that mark.
Agreed. First-time nominee for that honor. Great ball movement by Alabama, but a missed 3 by Ryland Griffin. Sears knocks it down. Grant Nelson with the assist. And the cutting Dalton Knecht, the first bucket for the Vols.
Well, Dalton Knecht has really improved his cutting. He gets so much defensive attention that when he can cut from the weak side or in the slot, he can get easy opportunities and soften the defense.
Sears doesn't need much time or space, but he missed that one, and back comes Tennessee.
And we talk about how explosive Alabama is on the offensive end, but Tennessee likes to get up and down the floor as well, too. They do not pound the ball into the deck. They want to score.
Santiago Vescovi, fifth-year player in the program. So is number 30, Josiah Jordan-James. And into Jonas Aidoo, whose prayer is answered.
Jonas Aidoo has played great basketball in SEC play. Almost 14 points a game, over 8 rebounds, 3 of them offensive boards, and shoots 57%. That's third in the league in SEC play.
Third in field goal percentage and blocks as well. Rylan Griffin, a sophomore, turns it over.
Now, take a look at this play, Dan. A long shot means a long rebound. And if you can't grab it, you just knock it back out. And it knocks to Mark Sears, who's just having a great year. Dalton Knecht is the leading candidate for SEC Player of the Year. But I think Mark Sears makes a great case. I mean, he's shooting over 50% from the field, 44% from 3, and averaging just under 21 points per game. He's been magnificent all year, incredibly efficient.
Nate Oates, you saw his 5th season here with Alabama after 4 very good years at the University of Buffalo. The Tide have gone to the Sweet 16 twice. They're hoping for a deeper run this year. Vescovi finds James, who knocks down the corner 3.
Alabama went to double team Dalton Knecht. They call it hit. Instead of double, they call it the hit. So they're going to hit on him, and he passed out of it very well. But that shot fake of Vescovi is what made that shot.
Give and go, and the bucket for Estrada. Another assist for Nelson.
You're so concerned about the three-point line when you guard Alabama. That opens up cutting lanes.
And an offensive foul. I think they got Jonas Aidoo for an illegal screen.
Now, when Dalton Knecht gets the ball, he's going to see a lot of different defensive looks. But here, when he catches it, all of a sudden, Grant Nelson comes over for the double, trying for him to get rid of it. He finds Vescovi, but that shot fake and drive, that collapsed the defense, and then Josiah Jordan-James wide open on the other side of the floor. That's really effective in going after that double and attacking out of it.
Not surprisingly, at the Alabama shoot-around this morning, the vast majority of the discussion of the time was spent on defending Dalton Knecht. They want their defenders out beyond the three-point line, make them put it on the deck and try a tough 2. Do not let him get going and get open threes.
Well, one thing Alabama has to do, Dan, is take care of the ball. Alabama turned it over 22 times against Tennessee in Knoxville. And if they can cut that number down to 8 or 9, then the Crimson Tide are going to have a great chance to win. You have 22 turnovers. You are not beating Tennessee.
One sub in for Alabama as freshman Sam Walters, good outside shooter. He's on Vescovi. Aaron Estrada right now is on Dalton Knecht. Ziegler finds Aidoo, who misses with the left hand, and down with a rebound, Nelson.
A great job by Nelson. He's going to have to fight against Aidoo, who's having a terrific season.
Nelson, after 3 years at North Dakota State, having a really nice year here for Alabama. Tennessee in transition. Knecht with the slam.
What a steal by Santiago Vescovi. Just reached right behind Mark Sears, knocked it away. And you're not going to be able to guard a run out. That was a big time steal by Vescovi.
Estrada short on the 3. And the easy rebound for James. Better than 47% of Alabama's field goal attempts are threes. They shoot it about as often as anybody in the country. It's obviously a very, very big part of the Nate Oates offensive scheme.
They want to get free throws, layups, plays at the rim, and open threes.
And they're going to get some free throws here.
Well, that's what Mark Sears does. He gets to the rim and gets fouled as much as any guard in the country. But this steal by Santiago Vescovi was next level. Mark Sears, he just reaches from behind, knocks it away, and then Tennessee is off to the races. And Dalton Connect, he can shoot it from the perimeter, but he's athletic and can finish above the rim.
Sorry, I had the mute on. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe. Make sure you're hitting that like. And I hope you guys are going to have a good time tonight. Make sure you're hitting, see if we can get some more folks in here as the commercials are on right now. But thanks for the subscribe. Matty F, sorry about that. It's good now. Can you hear me now? We're good? Everything's good? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, blah. We're good. So I'm trying to make this. This is our newest screen. I'm trying to do different things with it. I wanted the points and the people the more on there. So I'm trying to adjust on that stuff there. So just hang with me here, y'all, as I try to make this look good. I'm going to find another spot for the stats here, so I got to figure that out now. 1 second. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this. Thanks for the subscribe. We don't need this logo either. 1 second here as I try something here. There's that. All right, so let me bring this here. But we do Tennessee basketball here. We've been following them since the Maui Classic. If you're here watching with us, we appreciate you. We bring you the audio, the reactions, our good times. A big game, though. Tennessee versus Alabama. Matty F says, Zach the Potato says, same here. Zach the Potato here, too. Yes, good. Awesome. Good, Earth. We're so good now. So let me work on this other thing here. Make it look a little better. It shows you the turnovers and stuff like that. I'll bring that up here. And I'll make that a little smaller. That's that. All right. So let me move this here. You can only do it in game time situations as well. So it's kind of like always trial and error to make it look good. And then we'll vote to see if we liked it the old way or the new way. But 9-5, back to it. Here we go.
College basketball is brought to you by the Sonic Quarter Pound Double Cheeseburger. Just $1.99 for a limited time only at Sonic. Boy, it seems like there are multiple games a week in this league that are just compelling, fantastic. This is one of them, and it's brought out some star power. Nick Saban is here. Kalen DeBoer, the current coach, is here. The
Nick Saban is here.
DeMilrow is here, and a buddy of yours, Justin Thomas, is here.
Two-time PGA champion. There are a lot of stars out. Reese Davis is here as well.
Well, we saved the best for last. Not a hair out of place.
Must be nice. We don't have hair out of place either.
That's true. That's the only thing the three of us have in common.
It'll be great now that Nick Saban's a colleague. So we'll probably see Nick in the cafeteria, ESPN cafeteria, getting a tuna sandwich with us.
So Mark Sears at the line. The foul, by the way, was on Jonas.
So Sears makes it 9-6.
So 4 minutes and 37 seconds into this game. Adu is on the bench. Tobe Awaka is into the game, and Awaka is a terrific player.
9-6.
But losing the services of Adu is
9-7
potentially a problem for Tennessee. Awaka, a more physical guy, not the offensive force, but he can.
Three for Jordan James.
Or James.
Oh, good Meshack. What a turnover. Good play, Meshack.
Yeah, Mark Sears just didn't go after the ball. He thought he was going to easily take it.
Here we go. Ziegler. Ziegler
is one of the best
went to the basket. Two big guys around him. Big spin for Awaka.
Draws the
foul
on Grant Nelson, and will be heading to the free throw line.
And you wind up getting a foul, and Tennessee shooting a couple free throws just because Sears didn't go after the ball with two hands. Possession is the first thing, and then you go. He started to take off the other way really before he got the ball, just trying to reach out with his right hand and grab it. And because Meshack got it, that put the Alabama defense in a really bad spot.
Awaka, the 6'8", 250-pound sophomore from Hyde Park, New York. When he grabs the ball with two hands, you're not getting it away from him. And he's had some big games, 18-10 against Missouri, 12-6 against A&M, and 9-5 against Auburn. His last 3 games, he's a very productive player off the bench.
Yeah, his per-minute offensive rebounding is ridiculous. One of the best rates in the country.
Right, Alabama. Sears hits it up for a 3.
Yes.
And good Estrada with a 3.
Boy, Sears so good coming off that little ball screen. Wow.
Estrada back right down to Tennessee, 13-10. Quickly.
There's a way to score the basketball that he hasn't thought of. I haven't seen it because he can hurt you in so many different ways.
He just climbed the chest of the defender and able to put it off the glass. And when you can counter with a drive and a hard finish like that, with that shooting ability, you're big time.
How about that dish from David?
Big slamma-jamma by the big man for Alabama.
Fantastic in their win over Ole Miss during the week. Got some minutes late. Rylan Griffin was in foul trouble.
Balls are toast, he says.
And what a drive
Ziegler
that was.
looking.
Cosby Jr. was on the
Walker comes out. Zig.
And then he scores those
Shoot
15
up.
points against Mississippi.
And good.
14 points in his prior 10 games combined.
Floater for Zakai Ziegler. 3-point lead, Tennessee.
But on that Cosby
Second round.
drive, you don't want to
Alabama
on that. Make him take
goes up for 2. In and out.
Estrada was all
and a
alone
foul.
at the free throw line, missed it. And we get a foul underneath going against Alabama.
Now watch this Cosby drive. When you come over and 2 guys leap up in the air, just make him finish that tough 2. You know, you're asking your defense to rotate, and watch this tough finish by Dalton Knecht. Never took his eyes off the rim after taking a hit and completing the play.
The transfer from Northern Colorado has turned himself into the
15-12
SEC Player of the Year, a likely first-team All-American, and a likely lottery pick. What a story he has been.
3 for Zig. Good.
Down a 3.
Well, you think he's back to 100%.
Tennessee,
now,
3. Ziegler.
This game against Auburn and leading the SEC
18-12
at just under 6 per game. Zakai Ziegler is such a good player.
Alabama fake for the 3.
Guarded by Knecht.
Meshack and Awaka out there. Sears
dealing with the
dishes over for 3 and airballed it.
For Cosby, and it belongs to the Vols.
Tough matchup to go against Jemai Meshack.
Comes Knecht.
With his size and
Knecht
strength.
back out to Triple J. Triple J to the basket, up and in the good. Not good.
Rips it down and is fouled.
That's the kind of job that Nick Pringle needs to do on the glass for Alabama.
Well, foul on Tennessee on Alabama.
Good offensive rebounder. He's athletic. He's strong. He can elevate. But he's got to do yeoman's work on the glass for Alabama to win this game. I don't really know what yeomen do, but I've always heard that you have to do yeoman's work.
Tennessee is ranked 4th in the nation. They are 22-6. Alabama is ranked 14th in the nation. Right now, Joey Brackett says Tennessee is a 2, Alabama is a 4. Again, they've got identical league records. There is a lot on the line and a lot to discuss in this one tonight.
I think Alabama starts to need run action.
Here we go.
They need to run action at Dalton Knecht and make
Sears with the ball. He finds someone for 3. Nope. Go to the basket, Alabama. And that was a horrible. Oh, where's that? Yeah, there you go. Alabama fouls Gainey.
Cosby fouls Jordan Gainey.
But Rylan Griffin was able to go at Knecht, got right past him. But good help defense by Tennessee. And Alabama thought there was a foul there, but it looked like Toby Awaka with his left hand got all ball.
So 18-12 here, Tennessee ball.
Cosby will sit just his first.
Boy, it's amazing, Dan. You think about the top scorers in the Southeastern Conference. 4 of the top 5 scorers in the SEC were mid-major recruits out of high school.
Bringing it
mid-major players.
back to Vescovy. Vescovy thinking about going to the basket. Finds Gainey underneath. Back out to Meshack. He fakes the 3. Finds out Vescovy 3.
Vescovy will take it and hit it.
Vescovy 3.
Extends the lead for Tennessee.
Vescovy 3.
You cannot help off Vescovy. That's just over helping. Meshack's going
Sears.
for a tough two. You don't want to open up.
I got three for Alabama. In and out. Rebound, Alabama. And a foul on Awaka.
Foul underneath. I think they got Tobe Awaka, and that's going to be his second. So a couple of Tennessee big guys already have 2 fouls. That's a concern. But the scoreboard and the shooting favors the Vols right now.
Boy, when Jemai Meshack catches this ball, you want to close out short to him. He's not going to shoot that, but you cannot help off Santiago Vescovi. He's going to knock that down. He was wide open. Good little brush screen by Dalton Connect to free him up.
We go to a commercial break. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out tonight. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel. Tennessee up 21-12 on Alabama. Man, I didn't expect that. But the over-under, I think we're going to score a lot of points here for both teams. We've been doing Tennessee basketball since the Maui Classic. We're planning on doing them all the way through the NCAA tournament. Does Tennessee get a #1 seed after a win here, a win against South Carolina, a win against Kentucky, and then the SEC tournament? Even if they lose in the SEC tournament, do they get a #1 seed? I think so. I believe they should. That's my opinion. Looking good so far. JJ Sports coverage. What's going on? What do you think, Lou? Do you think the Vols, if they lose in the SEC tournament, do they deserve a #1 seed if they run the course here against these last 4 teams and are about 2-3 in the nation? I think they deserve it. Even if they lose in the tournament, I'd rather them lose in the tournament than win all the way through the tournament and then go to the SEC tournament and lose. That's my opinion, but we'll see. #1. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We'll bring back the audio here in just a second. I know there's a lot of bots out there, so make sure you are reporting those guys. It's kind of a lost cause, but does this screen, does it look good? Does it flow good? Does it look good? Richard says, yes, sir. Maybe a #1 seed. Yeah. So does the screen look good? Does it flow good? Does it need to be tweaked a little bit? Let me know. Let's see here. Make this a little bit bigger. Let's see here.
When is a basketball more than a basketball? When it connects a wide-eyed kid to life-changing coaches, mentors, and medical care. Becomes a path.
Trying to get this. I should have never touched it. Now it looks horrible.
A player with potential, from the scholarship.
I'll bring it over.
And start life after basketball. Get paid. For college athletes, a basketball just means.
All right, just waiting on here. I think it looks good. I'm happy with it. Redeem Go Vols, JJ Sports coverage says.
Prolific scorers in the nation this year, and you go back a few years, and I don't know that anybody could have seen this coming. Jess Sims talked about it as a high school freshman. He was a little itty-bitty guy. Then came the growth spurt, 6'3", as a senior in high school, 6'6" now. He's gotten a lot stronger as well. 2 years at a junior college, then 2 years at Northern Colorado, over 20 points per game. And basically the same, if not somewhat better numbers now, stepping up to the high major level with Tennessee. His favorite player, Kevin Durant, whose coach just happened to be Rick Barnes, back at the University of Texas 17 years ago.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Wanted to play in the NCAA
up by 11 already.
He wanted to get better as a player, and he wanted to have somebody who would coach him hard on the defensive side of the ball.
Here we go. Inbound.
Here, I got you.
Alabama inbound. Sears went for the 3.
He found the right guy.
That's right. And that was connecting.
Sears gaining on him. Shoot 3. In and out. Alabama can't hit a bucket here lately. Rebound, Meshack. Ball was on the ground. Here comes Gainey. Gainey, slow it down to the basket and gets fouled.
Pick that off. That's going to be good.
Let's go to Jess.
Yeah, Dan, so I caught up with the director of sports performance over at Tennessee, Garrett Maidenweld, and he said it is tough keeping Connect out of the gym. So they limit him to just 6 days a week, but he's gained 15 pounds of muscle, and they've added 25.6% increase on explosive strength, which they measure by using technology called the force plate.
There's Garrett Maidenwald, who you can tell that he's into sports performance. I'm sure he's very good at it.
You always know who the strength coach is after you shake hands with the staff.
All right, we go inbound. Meshack to connect three. Oh, he missed it.
Cartoons.
Rebound, Alabama.
But Tennessee does as good a job as anyone. The bodies
Alabama
of the
shoot
players
three.
change. They're incredibly
In and
strong.
out. And a foul over the back on Alabama. Tennessee ball.
Alabama foul. I think it's on Muhammad Diabate. The crowd is yelling because Grant Nelson wound up on the court, and it looked like J.P. Estrella may have had something to do with it.
Why is
It was a
Estrella out
totally
there? That's what I want to
separate
know.
Collision or altercation where the foul was called, and Nate Oates is livid.
So Gainey, Vescovy, Estrella, Connect, Meshack. Vescovy to Estrella. Spins back, wants to shoot it, gives it to Meshack. Meshack back to Gainey, up and fouled.
Fouled by Nelson, and that'll be number 2 on Grant Nelson. And Nate Oates is only getting angrier and angrier.
Boy, that was a great cut by Jordan
55%
Gainey
from the
to
field
bail
for
out
Tennessee.
Meshack after he picked up his dribble. We'll take a look at that last sequence where the foul was called. And there's the push underneath.
And the ref, you suck, can't chance.
Push underneath.
Be good.
Tennessee, a very physical team, always. The players change, the physicality remains. It's not just, oh, hey, Dalton Connect can score a lot of points. They get a lot of older, strong guys who are both physically and mentally tough.
Yeah, and basically you have to condition your team that don't look over the officials. They're not calling it. So play through it.
Wow. Ryan, you still...
And Connect to the bench for the first time tonight. Couple of free throws for Gainey.
Good.
It's an 11-point lead.
11-point lead, 23-12.
And this happens from time to time with Alabama. They can get down double digits, but because they are so prolific in scoring, they can make up these deficits pretty quickly.
They were down 14 at Ole Miss on Wednesday night with 5 minutes left in the first half, and they won by 15. So a 29-point swing. Pringle the lay-in.
23-14.
From Griffin.
You really have to stay in front of Alabama to keep them out of the lane, because that's what they want to do. They want to get it in the lane, and then they can spray it from there and really hurt you from three.
Gainey with the ball. Back to Meshack. Meshack hits Ziegler in the face, but he gets it back.
Aaron Estrada is an excellent guard rebounder.
Ziegler.
Gainey just beat him to it.
Ziegler
to Meshack. Meshack to Gainey. Gainey dribbles it between his legs. Goes it up, shoots, and fouled again.
Just got past Estrada. He reached in and grabbed his arm. And Jordan Gainey, who is the son of assistant coach Justin Gainey, was a great point guard at NC State.
I'm sorry, y'all.
You see the grab just from behind with the right hand on the right arm of Gainey. But Gainey was a star at South Carolina Upstate. But he struggled a little bit to shoot the ball in SEC play, and he's 3 of 15 from the field over his last 4 games. But he can really score.
Just so much experience on this team. Not all of it within the program, obviously, but Gainey's been around. Connect has been around. And then you got the fifth-year seniors.
24-14, 10 minutes to go.
Ziegler, a very experienced player.
Well, the glue is really Ziegler, Vescovy, and James. Those are the program guys. And with Dalton Connect coming in.
And another foul on Tennessee.
Jealousy on this team. Like Santiago Vescovy is a 2-time All-SEC guard. And now he's more of a role player. You know, he's not their leading scorer. He's not taking most of the shots. And even though a couple guys now may be, riding in the back seat, they are content to do it, and they're supporting Dalton Connect.
Yeah, Rick Barnes
Sears with the ball.
Immediately.
Back out 3. Drilled the 3. 24-17. Lead is 7.
Boy, once the lid comes off for Alabama, they can score points in a hurry. The question
Saw
is,
that down.
can the Tide get stops?
Gainey again.
And lays it in with the left hand.
You know, that's just too easy, Dan. You can't give up middle like that. That was a straight line drive.
Gainey again.
From the wing to the opposite side of the rim.
Well, we mentioned Alabama is first in the nation in points per game. They're first in the nation
Sears
in offensive efficiency.
with the ball.
They're 100.
He's to the basket. Shoots it up. Good. 26-19.
You're going to win a lot of games when you're the best offensive team in the nation, but it's hard to have a deep, deep run unless the defense improves.
Yeah, that's got to improve for Alabama to do really well in the NCAA tournament.
Gainey shoots it up again and gets fouled.
And the Tide have to stay
Wow.
down with Vescovy, Gainey. They're giving shot fakes and getting you off the ground. But take a look at Mark Sears here, who I think is making not only great case for first team All-SEC, but also in the mix for player of the year. Like, he gets Meshack on his back. That's a Jalen Brunson type move. The strength that he shows, and Mark Sears shoots over 6 free throws a game. And coming into this game, he's made more threes on the season than Dalton Connect. And you mentioned he's second.
How many
in the
points
league
does
in
Gainey
scoring.
have?
Just under 21 points a game. Dalton Connect overall just under 21 points a game. But he's been more consistent with his numbers. Connect will have like a 39-point game.
Gainey's got 5. Seems like a lot more.
Purdue, but you know, he is so efficient and consistent this year relative to last. He's just made a
Here
huge
we go.
jump. What a player.
Alabama.
Averages better than 4 assists per game,
28-19.
better than 4 rebounds per game.
Down
and almost 2
28-19.
steals
Almost
per
a
game.
steal by Gainey. He's been on fire tonight. Sears with the ball. Down by 9.
Sears with very
Meshack
good
all over
defender on
Sears.
Meshack.
There's another foul.
And Sears is called for the
Sears for a
offensive
hook.
foul.
That's almost like a pick play in football.
And
The
Tennessee's
little
in the bonus.
flip dribble handoff, and then you just go right into the defender. But that's usually called an
Reese
offensive
Rangers
foul.
tied
I
it
think that's a
too.
good call.
Well, 11 and a half minutes into this game, if somebody said to you, who's dictating the style right now or who's not happy with the style, this is more of a Tennessee kind of, and Tennessee can score, good offensive team, but this does not look like most Alabama basketball games have looked like this year.
Well, Tennessee's not turning the ball over, and they've picked up a couple of offensive rebounds. But I think that you got to see Alabama get a little grittier on the defensive end, because if they're made to play in the half court, it's advantage Tennessee.
Ziegler slip. Vescovy comes up with the loose ball.
Vescovy.
And those are loose balls that Alabama has to come up with to win this game.
Pringle.
Alabama to the basket for 3.
Yes.
And drills it. It's 28-22.
Freshman from Richmond, Virginia, brings them within 6. % of his field goal attempts are threes.
Meshack to Triple J.
Wednesday night at Ole Miss.
Triple J to Gainey again. Does he go to the basket for another foul?
For an open three.
Back to Vescovy. Shoot
Vescovy
three.
step back three.
Flare ball big time.
And momentum seems to have swung in recent moments here inside Coleman Coliseum.
Well, Nick Pringle makes a great catch here, and then when he draws Vescovy in, just kicks it out to Davin Cosby for the wide open three, and Alabama's starting to feel it. That's a Wimp Sanderson coat right there.
All right, 28-22 is the score. Tennessee still up by 6 as we are 7 minutes left in this first half. If you make sure you're hitting that like button, y'all. We're trying to get to 20 likes. Can we get the 20 likes? I don't even know what we're at. Let's see. We're at 12. We got to get to 20 likes or something. Let's see if we can get the attention of YouTube gets pushed out, because right now we're not getting pushed out, but that's okay. We'll just keep on doing our thing like we have been doing, And maybe we'll get some more folks here at the end of the night. But appreciate the ones that are here. I know there's a lot of places that are showing the bots doing their thing, but you're here. So I appreciate it. So Tennessee, Alabama, round 2. Tennessee beat them the first time. And trying to get another win here on the road. A big win coming up on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Let's see. Tuesday. Tennessee basketball. Wednesday is our next basketball stream. Wednesday night, Tennessee versus South Carolina. Wednesday at 6 o'clock. So 5:40 will be on live here. 5:40 will be on live for the Tennessee basketball game. So see if we can get maybe 1,000 views out of this. Maybe. We'll see if we can get it. I'll be happy with that. But we've had a good day. Y'all hit the like button. Help the bro out. That's right, Cotton. We've had a good day so far today. We've had huge views on the stream. Let's see what the views are on the race streams. Let's see. So the my qualifying stream was 8.7 thousand views, and the NASCAR Infinity race that we did this afternoon was 10,000 views. So almost 19,000 views on NASCAR today. Tons of subscribers. And now we're doing some basketball. So thank you guys so much for the love. As we'll see if we can get some more folks in here. I just looked on YouTube. If you type in Tennessee Volunteers or anything like that, I don't see us. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it's okay. Kind of confusing with NASCAR and stuff like that. A rematch of South Carolina versus Tennessee on Wednesday, and then Saturday is Kentucky. And let's see. I don't know if I'll be able to do that game. Let's see here. And then Saturday is Kentucky. It's Tennessee, South Carolina, and then Kentucky is at 3 o'clock. I guarantee I won't be able to do that game. Let's see. Let's see what the Bristol, let's see, Arizona start times tomorrow. Let's see, NASCAR. Let's see, Cup. Xfinity Series next week at Arizona. 3:30, yeah. Might be missing the Kentucky game next week. I gotta do NASCAR on the weekends. It brings it. All right, here we go. Back to it.
It means the winner's going to be alone on top. After tonight, the loser will be tied for second with South Carolina, which beat Florida today. Auburn beat Mississippi State today. Kentucky beat Arkansas today. Great league. All 6 of these teams obviously comfortably in the tournament should get a good seed. Dalton Connect, who sat for about 2.5 minutes, back into the game now for Tennessee. They're up 6, and he hasn't really gotten going. He's got 6
Wonder why
points,
they
3
sat
for
him.
5 in the game.
7:19 to go here. Alabama
Right now,
ball.
Alabama not only has to concentrate on Dalton Connect, but they've got to shut down some of these other volunteers. And they're giving
Throws it
some
up.
easy buckets.
Big tipped it in. And a foul on Triple J.
Tennessee has gone super small. Adu's got 2 fouls. Awaka's got 2 fouls. Estrella's gone back to the bench. They don't have a guy on the floor bigger than 6'6", Josiah Jordan-James.
That was just a lack of communication on the part of Tennessee. Ran a little flex cut low, and then Mark Sears came up and set a back screen on the roll by Nick Pringle. And just no communication on the part of Tennessee to take that away, and they got the lob.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that one.
Really good offense run after the timeout.
NASCAR Xfinity races
by
next
Alabama
weekend.
and
At
Nate
4.
Oates.
Pringle missed it. Connect down with a rebound. So this is really a 5-out offense right now for the Volunteers. There's no post player in the game.
Aaron Estrada on Dalton Connect. Now they're bringing the double.
Connect. Big pressure on Connect to Ziegler. Back to Vescovy. Vescovy back out to Gainey. Gainey faked the shot for 3. Vescovy again. Back to Gainey 3. Yeah, almost went in.
And anytime there's a rebound,
28-24.
ball down court quickly, run and get something quick up.
Estrada trying to get by Connect.
Really?
Got him in the air.
In and out.
And
Missed
draws
it,
the
and a foul again.
Connect picks up his first. And
Connect,
Alabama going
a foul on
back to the free throw
Connect.
line.
And that's an example of Alabama trying to run
Any
some
touchdowns
action
yet?
at
Yeah,
Dalton
Rubicon.
Connect to make him guard. If they pick up a foul, great. If not, they still want to make him
Keep in that
guard,
like
try
button.
to
We're trying to get to 20
take
likes.
his legs away for late in the second half. And Connect is working to improve as a defender, but still not there yet. They want to make him guard.
Our final SEC Big 12 Super Tuesday doubleheader starts in Gainesville. A good one. The Gators and the Alabama Crimson Tide, and then K-State and Kansas. That is always quite the game. 9 o'clock Eastern, Tuesday night on ESPN and the app.
Or that Alabama-Florida game. Talk about good guards. Walter Clayton Jr.,
all over the
Zion
place.
Pullen going against this Alabama backcourt.
It's a 7-0 run for the Crimson Tide.
Come on, Triple J back to Zig. Zig to the basket. Nope. Here comes Gainey.
Gainey
Good.
with a great cut. Ziegler with an equally great find.
And that all
Ziegler to
started again
Gainey,
with Zakai
and it's
Ziegler
good.
catching the ball on
30-26.
the run.
Up by
It is so
4.
difficult to stay in
Alabama
front
looking
of
for a 3.
A player that has caught it on the run,
Sears
just like Sears did
back
there.
out
What a
3.
pass.
Estrada
Airballed
left
it.
short off the
Rebounds.
feed from Sears.
Triple J. Here comes
Boy,
Connect.
how often does Alabama
Connect
get you
shuts
thinking
up
it's going
3.
one way, and then it's a kickback
And
for
no
a wide
good.
open 3.
Alabama ball.
Connect to miss.
5:40 to go.
Here comes Bama.
And Alabama really wants to get some penetration so they can spray it off the help.
Good
Oh,
defense
Sears,
there by
3 for
James, and winds
Alabama.
up
Good.
Cosby
And it's
put it
30-29.
I'll tell you, the freshman is not shy, is he? Gainey.
Back out. Triple J. In and out. Can't buy a basket. They have gone cold.
For the lead.
Alabama just keeps coming at you.
Vescovy guarding here. Sears dishes it out again to Cosby. Back to Sears.
Can't let
Crosby,
him
not
refuse
Cosby.
that.
And Sears draws the foul.
And when I say refuse, you've got to make Mark Sears use that screen. If you let him refuse it and take it baseline, he's so good at getting to the rim and drawing fouls. And he's only 6'1", but he just attacks the basket. And I think I mentioned this. Doesn't he remind you a lot of Jalen Brunson when he was at Villanova?
Yeah.
Doesn't have quite the back down ability. Brunson a little bit bigger, but there's a lot of similarities to the way those two play in college.
And here's where Alabama could win some games at the free throw line. They're one of the best free throw shooting teams in the nation. 79% on the season. Sears one of their best at 86.
And Estrada shoots 89.
Triple J. Foul on Alabama.
Sears shaking his head. Not only did he missed the front end of a 1-and-1, and he is bothered by it right now.
Little Kyler Murray.
Number 2 on Pringle.
How many laps left?
Foul. So 2 free throws now coming for Josiah Jordan James.
And James, a good free throw shooter, just under 80%.
We've got a great ESPN women's basketball triple header for you tomorrow. Number 1, South Carolina, looking to make history and finish undefeated. They take on Tennessee at noon. Number 17, Notre Dame against number 22, Louisville. And then a rivalry game after that between Duke and Carolina. And speaking of Duke and Carolina, we will be at Cameron Indoor next week. Saturday prime game day, North Carolina at Duke. Each of them victorious today. Carolina over NC State, Duke over Virginia.
That's kind of a harsh hat there, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right, here
Tennessee's
comes
a very
Alabama.
nice player.
32-29. Tennessee up. But they hit the 2 free throws there.
Another foul going against Pringle.
Man.
His 3rd. So he has to come out, and Mohamed Wagi is going to check into the game, a 6'10 junior, a transfer from West Virginia.
And Wagi is basically an offensive rebounder, rim protector, but he doesn't play a ton of minutes. And he's got a challenge in guarding Josiah Jordan-James.
All right, here we go. Ziegler with the ball. 4:30 to go here in the halftime, in the first half. Connect. Went up for the shot and got fouled. Connect went up for a shot, got fouled.
That one is at the top of the list.
Well, Estrada did a great job of angling him to the baseline, but there's no question he got his arm.
Absolutely. Yeah. He did everything right until there.
Oh, yeah.
And it's clearly a foul.
But he made it a difficult two.
Yes.
And that's where you don't want to reach in and get the foul. Just make him take the really tough two.
And again, Alabama wants to force Connect to put it on the deck, make him take a tough two. Don't let him get it.
7 for Estrella. 7 for Sears.
Certainly haven't allowed him any rhythm. But it's really tough against this Tennessee defense for Alabama to establish rhythm. And Alabama needs to get
Meshack wide open. Good.
Turns into a 4-point trip for Tennessee.
Meshack, Tennessee.
There have been a
3.
number, Dan, of loose balls. One Mark Sears had right in front of the Alabama bench. That one right there that led to 3-point buckets for Tennessee. Just grabbing the ball is the difference between taking it the other way and having a chance and giving up an open three in a scramble situation.
Tennessee by 7.
All right, Tennessee by 7. 4 minutes to go here in this first half. Appreciate y'all being here. And make sure you're hitting that like button as we're still at 14 likes. Let's see if we get to 20 at least. It's going to be tough. Lots of bots out there. Not much you can do about it. There's so many of them. So many doing the game. It's not even funny. 1, 2, just 2. I see. Live.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires. Can they handle extremes? Yep. Tested from the Texas desert.
We are streaming on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, give us a like on that. If you're on Twitch, make sure you give us a follow, and on Twitter, give us a retweet.
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice of tires.
When you have a history of greatness, your challenge starts after the finish line.
Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Paul, appreciate it there.
Beyond the limits which you never thought possible.
Appreciate it, Paul, for that subscribe. Thank you so much. Because we are moving on up. Should be at 51 now. There we go. Good night, JT. See ya. 36-29 is the score. 4:22. Lots of fouls on. So Alabama. Nelson's got 2. Sears has got 2. Griffin's got 1. Estrella's got 1. He's got 7 points. On the other end, Tennessee, 2 fouls for A-Dude, 1 for Connect, 1 for Vescovy, 1 for Triple J. Right now, points leader for Connect with 7, which you wouldn't think that would happen.
To Purdue, both in dogfights, plus the game of the century in Lexington. We will explain. We thought we'd have a good one. DC, it's been great.
Everybody in college sports loves their league. They have pride in their league, and they want to be the best league. They think their league's better than it's talked about. This is unequivocal. The SEC is the most entertaining league in our country. The players, the coaches, the environments, and the styles by which they play. In this game, how it's being officiated is becoming a big piece of it, but it's still so fun to watch.
The SEC, it never disappoints, Dan and Jay.
Guys, thank you very much. Great points made by you. Tennessee up 7 in this one. Alabama started cold. They have heated up. Dalton Connect, Mark Sears, each with 7. Justin gaining a big force. Let's listen in to an Alabama huddle with Nate Oates.
Hold down on offense. Come on. Get in the flow. Horse, get in the flow quicker. We got to create advantages. We got to get connected in the action quicker. All right? You're on Connect. Connect's not the one hurting us.
So one of the phrases he used there was get in the flow. And when they are good, their offense is flowing. There hasn't been a lot of flow to their offense so far tonight.
Alabama
Well, you're
into
not gonna
Sears.
walk it up the court and then run something
Alabama.
against Tennessee because they're so good at disrupting. You have to beat them down the floor.
Tennessee at
and get something
45%.
quickly, and that's when Alabama's at their best, is when they can get down the floor, get a quick shot. And there's
Sears for 3. In and out.
Yeah, for an Alabama
Rebound,
game,
Meshack. Here goes Gainey. Gainey bringing it down the court. Gainey, don't take that 3. Do not take that 3. Trying to get it to connect. Does not.
And overall,
Still walking around.
Alabama's
Meshack
defense
calls
has been
for it.
pretty good.
Meshack gives it out to Triple J.
Triple
J 3.
Loose balls away.
Drains it.
I mean,
Triple J,
grab a couple of these
3.
loose balls. There's been 2 or 3 of them, and Tennessee's gotten a couple threes out of that.
Josiah Jordan-James just hit his second 3.
And went up for a rebound, Meshack, but he put it out of
The
bounds.
Vols are now on a 9-0 run.
Oh, Alabama touched it last. 3 minutes to go in this half.
Nate Oates is going to be hoarse by the end of the night in this one, trying to compete with the noise and get his message across to his players.
Triple J's going to shoot it again? No. Ziegler. Ziegler to connect.
Got a switch now, so Mark
Zig,
Sears
zig.
on connect.
Ziggy Zig to the back. Wait, knock out Triple J. Shoot it from a 3.
That's just over.
Oh.
And Alabama very fortunate. Now, you want to make Ziegler finish those around the rim, not draw 2 defenders and have a wide open 3-point shooter.
Wide open 3 for Alabama. Rebound Alabama, back out.
Alabama 5 for 16
Reset on the shot
for 3 in
clock.
this game.
Good offensive rebound by Wagi there. Got an extra possession.
Sears for 3. Drills it like nothing.
With a Mark Sears 3.
Really important last 2.5 minutes here for Alabama.
39,
Alabama playing at home. Can they
32.
get a couple of stops? And Ryland Griffin trying to top lock on Dalton Connect.
Connect.
Tough shot over
Air ball. Looks like he got a piece of that one.
Oh, that was really good defense by Ryland Griffin.
Air ball being
everything
chanted.
Difficult for Connect.
Alabama trying to get back in this. Down by 7. Ups it up and in. 39-34.
He just would not be denied.
And an offensive foul on Dalton Connect, number 2 on him.
Offensive foul.
Rick Barnes not happy with that one, asking how he could get in front there. But watch Aaron Estrada here. Well, that was after the offensive rebound by Wagi. And then here's Estrada on the drive. That's the second drive on the same possession. He drove it right, then took it left. And I guess it was just a lowering of the shoulder to pick up that offensive foul in transition. So that was a huge stop for Alabama. Now you get a score here. And you don't let Tennessee stretch out what was a 10-point lead.
And you've also sent Dalton Connect to the bench for the rest of the half, presumably.
Really smart by Rick Barnes, I think, to put on this full court pressure.
Here comes
just
Alabama.
To slow the advance a little bit.
Alabama.
From Alabama, make them start in the half court instead of get momentum coming full court.
Tennessee continuing to play with this very small lineup because of the foul trouble for Adu and Awaka.
Tennessee ball now after Alabama misses.
Gainey has been huge off the bench tonight. Lost it here, though.
Another turnover there.
Diabate to knock it away. Stevenson, yes. And
Ooh,
right back in.
golly. Oh. My gosh.
Freshman Jaron Stevenson from Chapel Hill, North
39-37.
Knocks down Alabama's 7th made 3 of the night, and they're back within
Their
2.
big 3. All right, so Stevenson with his first points of the night, 3. He's been missed all 4. He was 0 for 4. He hits one now, 1 for 4, 3 points. Nelson with 9, Sears with 10, Griffin with 3, and Estrella with 9. On the other side, Tennessee, A-Dude with 2, Connect with 7, Ziegler with 5, Vescovy with 3, and Triple J with 6. And off the bench, Gainey with 5 or 7.
Here's our next ESPN NBA Sunday Showcase doubleheader. It'll be Luke and the Mavs hosting Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers at 1 Eastern. Then, Steph and the Warriors finish up their 4-game road trip against Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Coverage begins with NBA Countdown at 12:30 Eastern.
It's a whiteout.
Well, we mentioned with 2:30 to go in the half how important these possessions were to Alabama. They've made a nice run. But can Tennessee now answer and try to stretch this out before
Shaq. Back out to Ziegler. 3! Oh, didn't fall. Alabama rebound. A minute left in this half. Alabama almost turned it over. Back with the ball. And a foul on Sears. Or on Tennessee.
Just got run over.
Number 2 on Josiah Jordan-James.
Josiah Jordan-James is giving him an extra shot, but you do that, and now you're putting a 86, 87% free throw shooter on the line for 2 shots in the double bonus.
Mark Sears to shoot 2 years at Ohio, 2nd year here with Alabama. He is the only player in the country. There are only 5 players in the country averaging 20 points per game and shooting better than 50%. He's the only guard among them. And he's come back to his home state, a native of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. He's tied the game.
And the second most
tied up
at
Muscle 39.
Shoals. You know who the first is, don't you?
You asked me this last year when we had them.
Gaining.
Can't remember.
In and out.
Davis.
Oh.
And they're going to take the lead here. Sears bringing it down. 3. In and out. Rebound, Vescovy.
Ball belongs to Tennessee. Ryland Griffin came that close to giving the Tide the lead.
Real Gainey to Ziegler. Back out to Meshack. To Gainey again.
They want to get one shot here. There's no reason to hurry.
Air ball, you suck.
Estrada the floater.
And good. They take the lead for the first time. 41-39. Poor shooting by Tennessee. Dalton Connect. Not on the court. Ziegler. Gainey can't shoot. A-Dude hasn't been out there. Estrella looks lost. 3 for Zig. Air ball. Gainey again. 1 second. In and out.
And the Crimson Tide in the half on a 12-0 run and go into the locker room with the lead.
Unbelievable.
Well, did Alabama handle the last 2 minutes, 30 seconds when we thought it was important? 12-0 is how well.
Yeoman's work. Let's go to Jess Sims with Nate Oates.
Coach, 12-0 run to end the first half. What's going through your mind right now?
Yeah, I mean, we survived some foul trouble. It helped that Connect was out. We're able to play Aaron and Mark with 2 fouls and go on a run. We got to make some tough plays. They're winning all the 50-50 and loose balls. We had to do a better job of that. I felt like we did a better job after the timeout, and then we were able to go on a run.
How do you keep the momentum going in the second half?
Yeah, we got to make the tough plays. Like, we got to get loose balls, rebounds, make the tough plays. That's what they build their program on. We got to do a better job of that stuff.
Thanks, Coach.
Exactly what Jay talked about during the first half. We got a good one. Alabama up 2 on Tennessee in this heavyweight battle here in Tuscaloosa. Time now for the Jeep Halftime Report. Kevin Connors and Dallin Cup.
And every bit the game we thought we would have in Tuscaloosa. Welcome into the Jeep Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on everything else going on. Number 1, Houston in Norman. This is L.J. Cryer to beat the buzzer.
Great shot by Cryer, but don't adjust your screens.
48-45.
In the season, Sooners been very comfortable on that side of the ball.
Number 2, Purdue tops in Joe Lenardi's bracket, getting it from Braden Smith.
Braden Smith, Foster Loyer have been good, playing through Edey at times. Michigan State did a great job of spacing out, making Edey guard in the perimeter. They haven't made shots recently, so that's not really helped them. And on the other side, Purdue is able to play the way they want to.
3-point Purdue lead at the half. Welcome into the Jeep halftime report. Dallin Cup, Kevin Connors here. 2-point Alabama lead in our game. 22 fouls, 22 free throws. How has the physicality and the officiating impacted this game?
It's allowing the game to be played a little bit more.
All right, I'll be right back, y'all.
Further into
Let you listen in here.
Waka and Adu not being able to be as physical and be present on the floor takes things away. Same thing for Pringle, as Coach Oates just noted there. So your interior presences aren't as big. To me, that benefits Alabama a little bit more. Let's play a little bit more in space. Let's obviously play in pace, but then allow it to not be as physical. That's what happened in Knoxville, and they took through some punches, and the Crimson Tide couldn't quite absorb all of those. The refs have kind of mitigated that a bit. We'll see how it's officiated in the second half, and if Dalton Connect picks up an early third foul, that is obviously huge as well.
NATO saying Tennessee getting to every 50-50 ball, something you can bet he'll harp on in the locker room. Other action in college basketball today. In the SEC, another dynamite game. Florida and South Carolina. Michi Johnson erupted for 25.
He was outstanding, and this was a big shot, but he would make bigger later in the game. This is a high-level game, an NCAA tournament-style game, but the defense that South Carolina played when they were down 10 with the second part of the second half, that's how they got back in it. That's where they hang their hat. That's what they're known for. They made Florida play in a half-court game. They grinded it down. They were able to get enough stops. Not this one. Walter Clayton buries it, but they got enough stops. And the other way, Michi Johnson was making huge plays, and they made the key shots down the stretch.
12th win this season in SEC play for South Carolina, who will host Tennessee Wednesday on ESPN2. They win at 82-76. Kentucky put not one, but 7 players in double figures.
But it's the defense to me. I mean, we told the offense all day long. They were down 9 with 8 minutes to play. They started to guard better, guard their yard. Rotations were crisper. When they get that ball off the rim and they're going the other way, they are rolling.
They allow Arkansas to score 100 points on them, though.
This year, they won a huge
That's
game
crazy.
Thursday night in San Francisco. Tonight, they take on St. Mary's, the holders of the nation's longest win streak, 16 in a row. We're going to talk about bubble teams coming up after this.
All right, y'all, let's take a look at some stats real quick, and then I'll let you listen to the halftime. I'll get some more to drink and find out what we're doing for dinner here. Lots of bots tonight. It's going to be hard to, compete with these guys. But, hey, I wanted to do the game. I said I'd do the game. It's been a long day. So, let's see here. Let's take a look at the team stats real quick, like we always do, because we'll be the only ones standing after it's over, because they'll all turn off. We'll be the only Alabama-Tennessee game on. Let's see. So, field goal percentage, 12 for 32 for Tennessee, 14 for 31 for Alabama, 37% field goal percentage for Tennessee, 45 for Alabama, 5 for 21 from the field for 3-point shots. So that's another reason why this game is so close. 35% for Alabama, so they're hitting their 3. You got 7 to 20. We got 5 for 21. Free throws, 10 for 12 for us, 6 for 8. So Alabama been in the bad news for the fouls. We're in the bonus already. Rebounds, 20 each. Each team's got 20 rebounds total. 11 Alabama assists for 8 for Tennessee, almost the same. Steals is the same as well for 2. Blocks is the same, 3 for 1. Total turnovers, 6 for Alabama, 4 for Tennessee. Fast break points, 4 for Tennessee, 3 for Alabama. Pretty much the same team here. 14 for Alabama for points in the paint, 12 for Tennessee. Largest lead for Tennessee was 11. They blew that lead, and the largest lead now is 3 for Alabama. Well, 41-39 now, so that is that. So let's take a look at the box scores real quick. As we were reading you the scores, dude, he's been in foul trouble. He's got 2 fouls. They had to keep him in there so he doesn't get any more fouls. So he's been on the bench for a while. He's 1 for 2. That's all he's done. No rebounds. There's another big thing tonight. No rebounds for dude in the first half. Normally he'll have 7 by now. Dalton Connect, 3 for 7. He's only got 7 points. He's been on the bench as well. He's 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. Ziegler, 2 for 7 from the field goal range, 1 for 5 from the 3-point line, 2 assists, 5 points for Ziegler. Vescovy, 1 for 3, 3 points. He's got 2 rebounds. Jordan James, at least he's doing something. 7 rebounds for him. He's getting all the rebounds. He's been the one in there. 8 points for Triple J. He's got 2 assists. Off the bench, Awaka, he's got 2 fouls, so he's been sitting. All our big guys are getting fouled. He only has 2 points. Estrella was in there for a little bit. He looks lost. He had a foul. Gainey, he's been the saving grace. He's got 9 points. He's 0 for 4 from the 3-point line. Please stop shooting the threes, Gainey. 2 for 6 from the field. Mashak's only 1 for 1. He's got 3 points. So all in all, 37% from the field for Tennessee. 23% from the 3-point line. Still only down by 2 on the road is amazing. Let's take a look at Alabama. Stevenson, 1 for 4 from the field, 3 points. Nelson, 0 for 1. He's only taken 1 shot, no points. He's got 2 fouls, though. He's been on the bench. Sears, he's doing his thing. 12 points, 3 for 6 from the field, 2 for 5 from the 3-point line. 2 personal fouls. He's got 1 rebound, 2 assists. Griffin, 1 for 5 from the field, 3 points. 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Estrada, 4 for 9. He's the one doing everything. 1 for 4 on the 3-point line. He's got 11 points. He's got 3 rebounds. He's got 4 assists. So that is that there. Let's see what else we got. Wagyu, he's 0 for nothing. He hadn't taken a shot. He's only had 1 rebound. Dubaite, he's got no points, 1 personal foul. Pringle, he's been on the bench. He's got 3 personal fouls already. He was really sloppy with his play. 3 for 3, though, from the field, but he's got 6 points, 3 personal fouls. So it's going to be tough to see him on there. Cosby Jr., 2 for 3 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line with 6 points. He only has those 2 free throws. So if you're just coming in, make sure you're hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 20 likes or so. Lots of bots doing the games tonight. We're at 16. So if you haven't hit the like button, now there's 42 of y'all in here watching. If you can hit that like button, it'll get us up pretty good. Maybe YouTube will start sharing us out a little bit. Right now, they're not doing a good job with it. A lot of bots taking over the thing. So that is that. So Kentucky beats Arkansas 111 to 102. Arkansas puts up 102 points. That's crazy. Houston and Oklahoma, 45 all at halftime. Purdue is barely beating Michigan State, 43-37. Florida loses to South Carolina. We play them on Wednesday. Kentucky is lost to Baylor, 82-74. And then Illinois is beat Wisconsin, 91-83. Arizona, the Wildcats, the 6th team in the country, 103 win over Oregon, 103-83. So those are the stats around the highlights. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button for us. If you're just coming in, we appreciate you. But hit that like button. If you guys are 44 of us here, if all of us hit the like button, that's the little button that looks like this. YouTube will get our attention with the likes going up pretty quick. But make sure you subscribe too as well. We're trying to get to 80, 96, 60 maybe by tonight. We'll see. If not, that's okay. But those are your stats and highlights of the first half. And the bubble teams are saying the last 4 byes is TCU, Florida Atlantic, New Mexico, and Gonzaga. The last 4 in are Wake Forest, Virginia, Seton Hall, and Villanova. The first 4 out, Providence, St. John's, Colorado, and Utah. I think if Tennessee wins out here, and then they lose out in the SEC tournament, I think we'll still be number 1. Watching my grandson Aaron Estrada, awesome, John. That's cool. Yeah, he's the only one doing anything right now, so I got him on the bottom line there. So I might have to move those 2 that are on the bottom over because that little logo blocks Estrada with 11 points. You don't see the 11 there, so I'll probably bring those 2 over next thing and bring the other ones on the other side and go from there. But thanks for the ones that are hopping out here tonight. We've got a lot of people coming and going and showing their love for us. So let me refresh this and make sure we're good here. Hope I didn't screw it up. All right, there we go. So that's on. So thanks for the ones that came in and hit the like for us. We appreciate that. And the ones that subscribed tonight too. So we've had a pretty big day on racing, and now we're doing some basketball. And there we got the 21 likes, so it's good. 63% said Tennessee was going to win this game. Could we get to the over-under? Do you think we're going to get to the over-under? What'd you say the over-under was? Let me see. Let me print this. Let's see here. What did we say the over-under was? The over-under is 173 now. 173. And the line is 4.5. So what are you still taking the 173? What are you doing? Are you taking the 173? Do you think they can score 50 plus points, both of them, in the second half? I saw it. Thank you. Good deal. Surprised you're not there at the game. That's a big one to watch him play, especially in Alabama. I guess you can't make it there. But Tennessee, Alabama making it everything that they were. Last game was good. I don't know if both teams can put up 100 points, but second half coming up here in just a second. I'll let you listen in here in just a second. Okay. Fans of the Green Bay Packers being a member for 4 months. Appreciate you being here, member man. Thank you so much. We had an amazing membership day today. I don't even know how many we have now. Let's see. How many members do we have? Members. It says 41. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 30. I think we had 40 new members today. Wow. 45 new members today on the channel. That's awesome. So, and they're all MVP. Big time. That'll adjust tomorrow. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. UNC struggled, but still won. And, everybody just kind of getting the kinks out because the SEC tournament's coming up here in 2 weeks. Not this Thursday, but the following Thursday. And then after that, it's the NCAA tournament. So, and then I don't have to worry about the bots doing any more of that crap. They'll be hanging out with us. So does this look good? Any do I need to move anything? Move anywhere different to make it look better? I wish the stats were a little bigger. Wish this was a little bigger here. Let's see if we can make this a little bigger. No, we can't, because that goes over that. Let's move this over just a little bit. And this over a little bit. Make it a little bigger. So that looks a lot better. Oh, no, they won't be doing baseball. Major League Baseball does not put up with that crap. Major League Baseball makes people pay to watch games. They're not going to allow someone to show these games on YouTube. That is a no-no. Especially NHL. They don't do that either because NHL has a huge package for people to pay them to watch games anytime they want. So they're not going to let someone show these games. That is a big no-no. All right, here we go. Back at it here.
On ESPN, Dalton Knecht, one of the country's great offensive players, got off to a fast start, but then didn't make field goal in the last 14:39 of the half. Mark Sears and Aaron Estrada heated up and got Alabama back into this game. 12 for Sears, 11 for Estrada, who also has 4 assists and didn't turn the ball over not even once in the first half. Here's what Alabama likes to do. If it's not a 3, it better be really close to the rim. and they pretty much executed the game plan in the first half. Started cold, finished strong, 12-0 run, and they've got the lead going to the second half in this ESPN Sonic blockbuster. Welcome back to Coleman Coliseum. Dan Shulman, Jay Billis. I don't know that it was stylistically what we expected, but we expected hard-fought, close, and we certainly have that.
Well, Alabama took a punch early. Tennessee, as expected, was very physical, and Alabama got down early. But the way the Tide finished the first half was really impressive on that 12-0 run. And Tennessee got in a little bit of foul trouble, but I thought Alabama did a really good job on Dalton Connect. They threw some doubles at him from time to time. Not a steady diet, but
Notre Dame on Tuesday,
the ball out of his hands, making other people beat him. Rylan Griffin with a top block, and then staying between him and the basket, forcing a really tough two. Dalton Connect was 3 of 7 in that first half. 0 of 3 from 3, just 7 points. And Jonas Adu only played 4.5 minutes in that first half, picked up 2 fouls. He's got to be a factor in this second half. When he plays well, Tennessee's in a much better position.
Jess had a chance to speak with Rick Barnes.
Yeah, Dan, I caught up with Rick Barnes as he was coming out of the locker room. He looked a little bit defeated, but he said, listen, we need to start making these threes. We're getting looks, but we're shooting air balls. So we're a little bit anxious, and we're looking forward to not being so anxious in this second half.
All right, Ziegler bringing it up here.
Underway here in the second half.
Ziegler to
Vesky
to Triple J.
In this game, there
Triple J to Connect.
field goal attempts.
A dude back out there as well.
3-point attempts.
Back to Ziegler, almost threw it away.
Nearly a turnover. Ziegler inside.
Finds Vescovy. Back out to Triple J. Back to Vescovy. Fakes it, shoots 2.
No.
And he totally misses it.
Those shot fakes get defenders off the floor. You know he's going to do it, and he gets you to bite on it anyway.
Sears gets all the way to the glass.
There's Sears' big 3.
Drives in transition, and Sears always in complete body control. Never goes too fast. He just such a
Ziegler
good job
back to Connect.
Connect gets
And he misses. Hasn't hit a 3 yet.
Good box out by Grant Nelson on Adu.
Alabama ball, top of your screen, top baseline.
First half because of foul trouble as well.
Back to Sears. Oh, turnover. Vescovy gets it.
Comes up with a steal.
Vescovy should have gone.
What's that
has
number?
2 fouls.
6 on Alabama, and a foul on Connect.
And they got
As Alabama fouls Connect, he's going to shoot 2.
On him. And he's looking to the bench to see if he's coming out.
Well, you turn the ball over and put your defense in such a bad spot. Just a poor pass. Adu got a little deflection. I'm surprised that Vescovy didn't take Sears all the way to the rim. Try to hang another foul on him.
So Connect at the line. He is now 1 for 3 from the line tonight, 77% on the season.
To start the second half, Rick Barnes used Dalton Connect as a screener.
Connect.
And
missed the first one.
And Rylan Griffin guarded it really well.
Good.
And Rylan Griffin knew when he woke up this morning that he had a big job.
Alabama ball in here.
He was going to spend a lot of time guarding Dalton Connect.
Well, they've been switching some, but Griffin, when he's been on him, has done a nice job.
Alabama ball trying to go to the baseline. Turnover, another Alabama turnover.
When you show the ball, he
Connect was going to shoot a 3, decides to go to the basket, finds a dude, and a turnover.
Just brought it down enough where the little guys could get to it.
Alabama brings it up. 3! And it's 46-40.
Alabama's lead grows to 6.
You just cannot relax in transition.
Hey, dude with the ball.
You have to run to the 3-point line.
Who's he going to give it to? Gives it to Zig. Zig shoots 3.
Ziegler behind Adu knocks down the 3.
Ziegler, Tennessee 3.
I don't think he would have done last year. You go underneath the screen, which Mark Sears did, and he just pulled up from behind that screening action. That was impressive by Zakai Ziegler.
(46-43) here, Alabama ball.
Set a screen. They just run
turnover, another turnover.
You show him the ball, he takes it.
Vescovy shoot
He
three.
sees some room and knocks down the three. And all of a
Vescovy
sudden, it's tied.
Boy,
three.
Estrada looked like he was a little despondent after that turnover. He just melted on that screen instead of fighting over it, and Vescovy took advantage of it.
Tied at 46. Alabama to the basket. Coast to coast, good.
Smart play by Griffin. When you've got Connect on you, attack him, make him guard you.
Ziegler
Vescovy baseline.
back
gets
out. The
dribble
Triple
line.
J. Back to
Is
Connect.
open. And that's his first three of the game.
3 straight
Tennessee
threes.
back on top.
Connect through.
And boy, Nate Oates is steamed.
Well, Stevenson can't help
Alabama
off there. You
now.
have to
Back
stay
at
attached
3.
to Connect and above the three-point
In and
line. You
out.
get below the
Rebound,
three-point line, all of a sudden
Tennessee.
you're closing out, and Connect is going to kill you.
Connect to Ziegler. Ziegler to the basket.
Soft off the glass. And
Misses.
down to Alabama.
Rebound Alabama.
Ooh.
Sears with the ball. Oh,
Nelson
foul.
fouled by James, and that'll be number
He walked
3
right into
on
that one.
Josiah Jordan-James.
Now watch Stevenson here. He's far off. Now he's got to close out. And he tried to close out short with a hand up, but Dalton Connect didn't even notice him. Like, if he gets a shot from the catch spot, he's going to make
Triple
it.
J
You
coming
gotta be
out.
attached to him, and you can't really help
Tennessee
off.
up by 1 here.
And Stevenson sits. Pringle has come back into the game. Sam Walters as well.
Pringle picked up, remember, those 3 fouls in the first half.
Here we go. Alabama Sears.
Awaka.
Looking.
Good
3 for
James
Alabama.
Tennessee.
Good.
Number 3.
Drills it.
And what a player he is. Well-traveled. St. Peter's, Oregon. The last 2 years with
Strada.
Hofstra, triple-double this week against Ole
With
Miss.
another 3.
He's
He's
having a
got
great night.
11.
He's scoring better for Alabama than he did at Hofstra. But you help off a little bit, you just kind of stun it, and all
I'm
of a
sorry,
sudden
14.
Zakai
He's got
Ziegler,
14.
you know, he's trying to protect at the nail. What are you protecting?
14
They're not going to take
for
a shot.
Strada.
You know, they're looking to spray it.
Here goes Ziegler. Back to
Great
Awaka. Gets
Awaka.
rejected.
And Pringle got a piece of it.
51-49. Alabama. Sears. Bottom baseline. Looking. Swaps by
Sears.
Awaka. Goes back around.
Estrada.
And Estrada again.
Those 2 talented
16 for him.
right there.
2 guys making plays on the floor off 2 feet. And how about that little
Hey,
fake by
dude.
Estrada to get the defense to
Looking for
bounce before he
Vescovy.
went up with that left hand.
Vescovy.
That's big time.
Finds a dude. Blocked
Nice
again and
pass
fouled.
inside, and a foul going against Walters. Well, they love Nate Oates' offense down here in Alabama. We'll delve into the beautiful mind of Nate Oates when we come back.
I was told there'd be no math.
All right, 53-49 is going to be a good finish here. Make sure you're hitting that like button, subscribing. Trying to get to 30 likes will be our total goal for the night. 30, we're at 23. See if we get to 30. But appreciate the ones that are here hanging out with us. Almost got up to 70 folks in here. That's cool. That helps out a lot. So Strato at 16, Sears with 14, and there's a couple guys. Stevenson's got 3, Nelson's got 3, and Griffin's got 5. A-Dude's got 2, Connect's got 11, Ziegler's got 5, Vescovy's got 6, and Triple J's got 6. So shooting from the field, Alabama 51%, Tennessee 38% from the field for both teams. 3-point shot, Tennessee at 32% and Alabama 39%. So those are the stats so far in this second half. Tennessee went on a little run there, got it back to normal, but Alabama still up by 4.
Slam is starting at $5.99. The legendary breakfast before it's gone. The original Grand Slam starting at $5.99. Or come take a swing at the all-new strawberry stuffed French toast slam with buttery brioche bread. Only at Denny's. HCM is a serious heart condition affecting as many as 1 in 200 people.
Okay. All right. Kenneth Clark says, don't forget to set up the NASCAR stream for. Oh, it'll be on there tomorrow. I promise you that. NASCAR tomorrow, guys. If you like NASCAR, we'll be doing the Pennzoil 400 tomorrow from Las Vegas. It'll be in the afternoon. Love for you guys to hang out there. Let's go, Vols. Cotton, welcome back. Okay. I know you're just kind of watching, listening in. Here we go.
In the film room with Alabama head coach Nate Oates. And Nate, you have a different way of playing. For the layman watching Alabama, how would you describe how you want to play offensively?
We're trying to be the most efficient team we can be, and so we're trying to get efficient shots. So it's spread out, you know, the most efficient shots are free throw, second most efficient shots and at the rim, and then the next most efficient shots at catch and shoot three. And so we want guys spaced to the 4-point line, stepping in for catch and shoot threes.
You know, you got in practice the most exercised over a player that passed up an open three. And if I remember right, you said, we're not passing up open threes. You're taking that shot, because if you don't take it, in the next 10 seconds, we put ourselves in a position to turn the ball over.
It happens all the time. I show them on video, and I don't understand it. Like, I wish I had the green light some of these guys had in college. I do get almost more upset when they pass up an open one, because we've run the offense the way we wanted. It's open, catch and shoot three, shoot the ball.
The numbers, they work.
Well, he was a math teacher, you know, back in the day in Michigan, and when he talks about efficiency, it's just on a points per attempt, points per possession kind of basis. A math teacher and a high school coach in Romulus, Michigan, then an assistant, and then eventually head coach at the University of Buffalo, and now in his 5th season here in Tuscaloosa. And if you like to get up and down the floor and shoot and run and score, why wouldn't you want to come play in a system like this?
Yeah, who wouldn't want to play in a green light system? But Nate Oates is still on an upward trajectory as a coach. And, you know, how many coaches do you see in college basketball that 10 years ago, he was a high school coach at Romulus High School outside of Detroit. And he got his first job in college as an assistant to Bobby Hurley at Buffalo and got the job. Danny Hurley, the head coach at UConn, recommended Nate to his brother. And then when Bobby Hurley got the Arizona State job, he took over as head coach.
It's a rough one. It's 53-51 here.
Outstanding coach.
Mashak's going to come back in the game here in a second.
He is just getting started of doing great things.
Here we go. Alabama ball.
Strada's got to take on Connect here.
Strada
about it.
back out, three.
Walters will just
Walters misses,
and it's Tennessee ball.
Come on here, let's tie this up, baby.
At shoot around this morning, how much has the offense changed since you were at Buffalo? He said
Ziegler
the concepts are the
back
same.
to Connect. Connect to Awaka gets stripped again, but Vescovi gets it right back. Vescovi three, and he was wide open. Of Ziegler for three. Come on, boys.
This is an open one.
Mark Sears was guarding inside, got switched off on a big guy, and just fought like crazy to make it tough.
Hey, dude, and good over a dude's head.
Sam Walters, the freshman from the Villages, Florida.
One of the many lefties on this Alabama roster. They lead the league
Ziegler.
in lefties.
They've got 4.
Back to Vescovi.
Tennessee has a couple, so 6
Vescovi to
players
Zig.
in this game are left-handed. And one prominent announcer.
I'm not
Back to Connect.
Connect, no.
Rebound, Alabama.
With it for Alabama.
Well, this is as gritty a defensive effort as Alabama has put up in a
Comes
while.
Sears and Alabama. Nelson.
They are fighting on the
Shoot
defensive
three.
end.
Nelson, way
Air
too
ball.
strong. Tennessee
Connect
in
rebound. Here comes Connect, coast to coast.
Connect knocked away.
And he got stripped of the ball. Here comes
Great
Sears.
play by Mark Sears. Stop and go move.
Nelson. Woo! Blocked.
Walters fouled on a 3-point attempt.
Connect fouls Walters.
Boy, that is not a good foul by Dalton Connect. You want to put late pressure in a flyby, but you do not want to foul a jump shooter, especially a 3-point shooter. Trying to fly by, just caught his arm, and that wasn't a high five. He caught his wrist on a follow-through and knocked it back. That's an obvious call for the official.
Pleading his case with Pat Adams as one of the lefties on this team. Walters
5:51.
He's been in double figures 6 times this year. Twice in
Thank
SEC
you for that
play.
subscribe.
Scored 14 points in 18.5 minutes against Florida. And he's not shy. If he's got any time and space, it's going
Meshack
up.
comes in.
And he can drive a closeout as well. Yeah, I thought he had a really good game against Texas A&M. He put up 11 points in that game, but he's just a big guy that can help stretch the floor.
$56.51.
Great doubleheader Tuesday night. You'll see the Tide again. They'll be in Gainesville to take on the Gators at 7 Eastern, and then 9 Eastern to K-State and KU. You can see them both on ESPN.
57-51 here.
Well, Alabama better be
Walters
ready to
with his
rebound in
second
that game
free
against
throw.
Florida. Florida's one of the
Good.
best offensive rebounding teams in the country.
And the Gators probably will come in a bad mood after letting a lead slip away.
There you go, 58-51. Lead is 7 now.
Listen to the noise.
Walters and Nelson have been the difference here in this second half.
Alabama, this is about continuing to play as hard and together as you can on the defensive end.
Loud. Ziegler to Meshack. Meshack back to A-Dude. A-Dude to Triple J to Gainey. Don't shoot the three. Oh.
Nelson called for the blockout.
Wow.
Nelson with the foul.
And that's number 4 on
4 on Nelson.
Well, that's a tough one.
A-Dude jumped from behind. He was pushing it back.
Yeah. A lot of places they just call that rebounding, but
so Nelson to the bench. Pringle
Gainey,
returns.
3.
Gainey gets free for a 3.
Stop shooting the 3.
And the
Gainey.
shots are not falling at all right now for Tennessee.
a lot of these shots haven't really
27% from the three-point line.
Especially in the first half, but
tell him to stop shooting.
This as well as they played defensively in a long time.
Alabama, A-Dude rebound. Here comes Gainey. Watch out from behind. Gainey coast to coast. And he missed the layup.
Diabate the rebound, and he's fouled.
A really good job by
Please
Sam
get
Walters
Gainey
to
out of
put
this
pressure
game.
on that layup attempt by Jordan Gainey. Didn't make it easy, just made him try to finish over the top.
Put
And he couldn't
R
do
in
it.
there. Somebody.
A lot of times you'll see, Dan, a big guy pick up a foul there because he's trying to do too much. Walters just gave him some resistance with a vertical contest and made him finish it.
There's been an 18-point swing in this game. Tennessee led by as many as 11 in the first
Still
half.
up by 7. Alabama ball.
Diabate.
Finds wide open.
There's the drive of the closeout.
Nelson up for the shot.
Walters, no. Offensive
Oh,
rebound.
those Walters. He's out there with 4 fouls.
Diabate to Sears.
Sears on the top of the baseline.
These two veterans, Sears going up against Vescovy, and now Ziegler switches out. He took
Back
a
out
bump
3.
there.
Diabate
In and out.
misses the
Rebound.
free.
Alabama back to Triple J. There you
Just
go.
couldn't corral it.
Well,
Great effort.
I'm surprised there wasn't a call on that bump on Mark Sears. He
Meshack
should've
to
gotten that
Ziegler.
call.
Ziegler needs to take this game over. Triple J thinks about shooting.
James can't get past
Back to
Sears.
Vescovy. They're going to reset.
Sears to
15
take away that
seconds
drive.
on the shot clock. Vescovy throws it out to Ziegler. You got to shoot it, boys. He loses the ball.
And
Tick, tick,
Tennessee
tick, tick,
struggling
tick.
against
5,
possession
4.
to
You
get
got to
the
shoot it. Meshack to the basket. A-Dude. And fouled.
And a foul on the putback attempt by Jonas Adu to send us to a timeout.
Alabama did everything there but grab the defensive board. It was right there. They couldn't grab it.
All right, so appreciate the ones that have been coming in here. Hit that like button for us. Trying to get to 40 likes. Thank you for the subscribes tonight, guys, as we are Tennessee down by 7. We're at 109. We got to go to 170. I think the under is going to win here. I think the under is going to win. 11 minutes to go, though. Did they put a lid on this side? Exactly. Nothing's going in.
Insurance commercial on their Apple Robots.
Yep, most health insurance companies see us all the same. Smart and senior.
Our next Tennessee game will be on Wednesday against South Carolina at 5:40 Central. Be there, so make sure you're there for us with us. Rematch against South Carolina on Wednesday.
Better care if you would listen. Humana, a more human healthcare.
I feel refreshed because I'm not starting. She looks great. I got inspired.
Just waiting here. This hurts. I know. Gainey's doing horrible. Let's see. Gainey is 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. He's got 9 points though. But that was earlier when they were fouling him left and right. He had 5 for 6 from the free throw line. So 5 of those 9 points are free throws. But Gainey hasn't done crap other than that. 0 for 6. We really haven't done much from the free throw at all. Connect 1 for 6. He's got 11 points. So, see what happens here. Cole says Alabama bending over. I don't think that's not true at all, Cole. Not at all. Not at all.
Nationwide, get their memory back on the road. Las Vegas Grand Prix chose people to help fuel operations for one of the world's largest race events.
Connect just hasn't hit the threes.
Come on in to the truck stop. Everything you need for a road trip to the Dollar Ford. I'm impressed, Chuck. Gonna be big.
Bring the audio back here in just a second, guys. Tennessee versus Alabama. Everything we thought it was going to be. And that home court is starting to give it a little bit. Google it. Oh, Alabama bending over Tennessee hurts. Okay. I didn't see it. It hurts.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball. The Sonic Quarter Pound Double Cheeseburger. Just $1.99 for a limited time only at Sonic. Alabama coach Nate Oates in this last huddle.
Every 4 minutes, we got 3 more 4-minute warnings. We gotta put up more. We gotta go over that more.
Break it
Let's
into
go.
segments, 4-minute segments. Got to
Let's
keep
go.
winning them, says Nate Oates. Well, how about these two programs? Both been around a long, long time, obviously, and have had great players that have had their fair share of success, but neither of these programs has ever been to a Final Four. And there's no question. It's well within the realm of possibility, Jay, that could change this year.
Well, they're both poised for it. I thought Alabama had a very good opportunity. Last year, Brandon Miller did not play well.
I'm glad we
in the NCAA
combined,
tournament. They got
crossed
clipped.
the
I thought they had a
aisle,
really
and
good
agreed
chance.
two
When
great
Herb Jones was
teams
here,
roll
they got beat
tide.
by UCLA, and the free
What's
throw
up?
line let Alabama down. UCLA ultimately went on.
All right, A-dude shooting here.
And lost there.
God.
Or excuse me, the Final
Maybe
Four,
it's true,
lost to
Richard. Maybe
Gonzaga.
there is a cover over the basket.
Remember Tennessee just a few years ago, Grant Williams, Admiral Schofield.
Right.
I mean, they had some, Rick Barnes has had some great teams as well, but both of
It's
these
that one.
programs are going to get
58,
great seeds,
52,
whether
lead
it's a
is
2 and a 3
6.
or a 2 and a 4. I mean, listen, Tennessee, if they win this
Meshack
game
out there.
and win out, then they could be a 1 seed heading into the NCAA.
Meshack playing good
I don't think
defense.
it would shock anybody if one of these teams made it to the final.
Gainey is
Not
finally
at all.
off the dang court.
Got a switch now, James on Estrada.
Connect's still off on the bench. Gotta get it. He's gonna get rid of it.
Estrada, who's having a terrific
Estrada
night.
looking good. Back to Sears. 3. Airballed it.
And great
And a
hustle
foul.
getting in there by Jaron Stevenson.
Nobody picked him up, just crashing in from the right wing. And Alabama does a really good job of getting into the paint. And that was a really good contest. Might have gotten a little bit of contact on that shot with Mark Sears, but to your point, Stevenson, nobody laid a body on him. And it's so difficult to do when there's so much movement and you're getting into the paint, the defense collapses.
Sears
you gotta
inbound.
recover.
Throws it in.
Stevenson hasn't been a big factor in this game, but he's a big talent. Originally in the
back to Sears, top baseline.
Alabama
back down to the point, to the bottom.
He's from Chapel Hill.
Looking three.
In
and out. Rebound. Tennessee. Here we go, baby.
He's going to be a terrific player going forward.
Triple J. Back to A-Dude to Ziegler. Ziegler to the basket. Up and in. Misses. Does not land an easy layup.
Alabama make Ziegler finish around the rim.
Alabama misses on a layup. Here comes Meshack. Meshack back to Zig. Back to Vescovy. To the basket. Good. 58-54.
Right now, Tennessee, with about 10.5 minutes to go in regulation, they need to lock down defensively and get some stops.
Sears. Top baseline. Ziegler all over him.
Look at the pressure by Ziegler.
All over him.
One of the better defenders in the country.
Underneath. Good.
Knew Pringle was there, but he did. Give him another assist.
That was Jalen Brunson-esque.
I know, missing those layups. Vescovy double teamed. Throws, finds Triple J wide open on the top baseline. He goes to the basket, gives it to A-Dude. A-Dude double coverage. And he gets his own rebound, throws it up, misses it again. Meshack gets in there, and it's Alabama ball.
Foul trouble in the first half, can't establish any rhythm. And look at that little hesitation move, and then the wraparound pass right around Jonas Adu. It's a big-time play by Mark
A-Dude,
Sears.
5 points.
And Jonas Adu, he transferred in from Marquette, but this year in SEC play, he hasn't been good. I think he's been excellent. And he's struggled in this one.
1 of 4 from the field, 5 points for a guy averaging 12 on the season and more than that in conference play. Dalton Connect returns. Connect 4
All
for
right,
11
time for Dalton to take over here.
See if Griffin or see if,
all to the wall.
9:50
to go.
Dalton Connect here. They had to run some action at him, make him guard,
and maybe try to get him to pick up a
Sears.
foul.
Exactly.
Turnover, reach-in foul on Meshack.
You know, when you go at Connect, it's not just the picking up of the 4th foul. He may just back off not to pick up the 4th, and that's another reason to go right at him. You know, when you're playing against a great scorer, one of the ways you can slow him down a little bit is to really make him work on the defensive end. And there's a foul by Ziegler. Just got the shoulders. Mark Sears got his shoulders past him. So
I thought it was
in
Meshack.
legal guarding position in that contact, therefore was a foul. It's tough to inbound the ball.
Inbound here, lower baseline. A-Dude all over him. Sears with the ball, caught in the corner. Brings it back out. Meshack all over Sears. Back to Strada. Strada 3. In and out. Blocked by A-Dude there. Triple J to Ziegler. Triple J back to Meshack.
15 feet.
Meshack, oh, turnover. Trying to give it to A-Dude.
Anticipation by Pringle, who's having a productive night, making a lot of plays for Alabama.
You don't see those kind of mistakes very often. Good fake.
Wide open for Estrada.
To Estrada.
In and out.
Pringle keeps it alive.
Rebound Alabama. Misses the slam and a foul on A-Dude.
3 on Jonas Adu.
And that's an example of Alabama attacking the paint and then spraying it out to the three-point line. You got to recover. They've either got an open three, and Rick Barnes just incensed about that pass by Jemai Meshack that got taken. But, you know, spraying it out after, and then an offensive rebound, just huge plays for Alabama to try to stretch out this lead.
We're taking you
This
west
is the
after
free
this
throw.
one. It'll be the premier matchup in the West Coast Conference. It'll be Gonzaga, St. Mary's. Anton Watson, been there a long time. Right now, Joey Brackets has Gonzaga as one of the last 4 buys, so a big one for the Zags. They could do themselves a lot of good with a win tonight. Wake Forest did not
Missed
do
both
itself
free
much
throws.
good. They dropped from last 4 buys to last 4 in. Lost at Virginia Tech earlier today.
Connect bringing it up. Got to get him going here.
Speaking of that Gonzaga St. Mary's game,
Triple J, the Meshack to Triple J, wide open Zig.
St. Mary's would win the West Coast Conference regular season.
Zig.
With that game tonight.
Steps back 3. And
Zakai Ziegler, a high arcing 3, and Tennessee is back within 3.
Boy, Zakai Ziegler looks all the way back from that knee injury. Remember, we saw him in Maui, still a little tentative, not quite 100%. He's 100% now.
Oh.
That was a foul by Meshack.
it looked like the ball bounced off his face.
Trying to blow up this dribble handoff, just sticks his arm in.
Foul on
He's
Meshack.
behind Mark Sears. That's an obvious foul.
And it's the 7th team foul.
And that's a long time to go to be in the bonus. Is that going to take away some of the aggressiveness from Tennessee so they don't put Alabama on the free throw
Siggy Stardust
line on every common foul? Alabama's only got 4 team fouls.
Wednesday on the SEC Network, it'll be Vandy squaring off against Kentucky at 9 Eastern.
Well, it's hard to watch Kentucky today. What a struggle to score, wasn't it?
Sears with a free throw here.
I mean, they're routinely hitting triple digits.
They scored 117 against Alabama. And Arkansas did a much better defensive job, holding them to 111.
Back to Connect. Connect's got to get going here.
Think the SEC tournament
Hey,
is
dude.
going to be any fun?
Shoot it, Meshack.
Meshack, nice bounce pass into Aiden.
There you go, hey, dude.
And that's just Alabama giving up the paint. And for the most part, Alabama's won the battle of the paint in this ball game. So that was just too easy.
62-59. What the heck was that?
Loose ball, tipped, stolen by Ziegler. It's still live. And
How'd that not go to foul?
What a play by Zakai Ziegler.
Connect. Go to the basket, baby.
And Connect fouled. 7:37 to go, and Tennessee, Jay, they've gotten back into it. It's just a one-possession game.
You know, they're getting deflections.
Big A-dude slam.
And dishing it off. And how about that?
Emily,
move by
Tennessee
Zakai
basketball,
Ziegler to
what's
knock down
up?
The 3. Big-time play by the little guy.
All right, coming down the wire here. 7 minutes to go, y'all. 62-59. Tennessee trying to make a big comeback here. Not very. 11 points for Connect. 11 points for Ziegler. A-dude looks lost. He's got 4 rebounds. 10 rebounds for Triple J. Could he get 4 more points for a double-double at Alabama? Big win, maybe. We'll see what happens. 44%, 34% from the field. Is that 44%? 34% from the field for Tennessee. 42% from the field for Alabama. 3-point shots, 30%, 31% from Alabama, 29% for Tennessee. So both teams struggling here. But let's see what happens here down the stretch. 62-59. Foul trouble. A-Dude's got 3. Connect's got 3. Ziegler's got 1. Vasquez got 1. Triple J's got 3. Foul trouble on the other side. Alabama Nelson, he's got 4. 2 for Sears, 2 for Griffin, 2 for Estrada. On the bench for Alabama, 3 fouls for Pringle. He's had 3 fouls pretty much the whole game. So that's where we're at right here. Make sure you're hitting that like button, subscribe as we're rolling it down here. Tennessee basketball, big thumbs up. Good to see you, Emily. But hit that subscribe, y'all. And if y'all haven't hit that like button yet, we're trying to get to 50 likes. There's 75 of us here. Let's see if we can do it. Hit that like button for us. Boost. I don't know. Okay. It'll dish it out more. You need your nerve medicine? Yeah, exactly.
We bad this one.
Who?
You think they would win?
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Oh, there'll be a number 1 seed here, I think.
They beat them.
No, they'd have to win out here and maybe win a couple in the SEC tournament. If not, definitely a 2 seed. FPE says, I want Tennessee to come through. Me too.
Think they go all the way this year?
Impossible. Good possibility.
Hmm.
Good possibility.
Behind 18 from Juwan Roberts.
Yeah, Roberts finishing inside. This game looked like it was going to get away from him. The Sooners have made their last 5 jumpers and jumpers. They're taking contested shots, but they're making them, and they're right back in this thing.
Over on ABC,
You'll win
LeBron
1,000.
James becomes the first
All I
player
need
in
is for
NBA
Tennessee
history
to win.
eclipse
Wow, dude.
40,000 points. He got there on a driving layup tonight. Nolan Hickman and Gonzaga in Moraga tonight.
Only had 7 points the first time these two teams played when they lost in Spokane. These have a much bigger night to knock off St. Mary's as an underdog on the road.
Gales have won 16 in a row. It'll start on ESPN News, Dan.
Kevin, thank you very much.
All right, 62-59. 7 minutes to go.
Number for a guy who at 39 years of age is still playing some great basketball.
There has never been a 39-year-old basketball player that has played at the level of LeBron James. It's absolutely amazing.
Connect trying to get loose here. 3 for Connect. God, Connect's not hitting it tonight.
Boy, a decent
Here comes Sears to Estrada.
But overall, Alabama's done
Estrada
a great
to the
job
basket.
on Dalton's Connect.
Back out. Nowhere to go.
For it. Very few easy looks.
And Sears is everywhere. So
Sears
fast.
trying to drive by Meshack. Can't do it.
Yeah,
Picked
he
up
is.
his dribble.
Little Kyler Murray. Oh, they ran into each
Nelson
other.
and Sears collide. Shot clock's at 4. Cosby the force.
Rebound, hey, dude.
Ball.
Cosby probably had a little bit more time there.
Here comes Meshack. Connect. He's smart. He's
Nelson
smart.
on Connect at the moment.
A good pass.
Adu.
Into Adu
And a foul.
by Sears. And that speaks to what Rick Barnes was talking about. He said if Connect doesn't have something, if
I think
if
he's
they
little
don't
Kyler
try to
Murray.
get him to get rid of the ball, he'll find the open guy. He'll find the good matchup, and he found Adu guarded by Sears.
Well, Adu early on was being guarded by Estrada. Sears came over from the weak side and had the foul. But it was just really good recognition. You know, Estrada got caught on the baseline side, and he just got sealed off by the much bigger
Adu with
Jonas
another
Adu.
missed free throw.
Adu's gotta
Killing
knock
me.
these free throws down. But when you get in early foul trouble, for some reason, especially like when you're a big guy, it's tough to reestablish rhythm. He only played 4 minutes in that first half.
All right, 62-60.
And it's a 2-point game.
I did not.
Right now, Tennessee has made this into a half.
Here we go, Estrada bringing it down.
They're really physical on every catch.
And it's going against Alabama.
Nelson.
Oh, is he fouled out?
And if it's Nelson, he's done.
It is. They caught him on that screen. He just wasn't set before the ball handler was taken off.
Well, the guys had a really good year for the Crimson Tide.
Nelson with a
Just hardly
foul.
able to be a factor in this game tonight.
And he fouls out. Done.
Takes away Nelson, who can, their top rebounder, who can space the floor. He challenged you at the rim. He can block some shots. And that's an awfully long time to have to go without him. And one of the things Alabama needs to do this last 6:43 of regulation is they got to get out and run. I mean, it's been bogged down the last several minutes where it's been mostly half-court basketball, and in that type of game, that's advantage Tennessee.
Fast break points. There they are right there.
All right, here we go. Connect with the ball. Oh, he should have went to the basket. Ziegler, 3.
Ziegler misses the 3.
There you go, Triple J. Connects. Triple J's doing it tonight. Connect back to Ziegler. Going to restart it here. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Estrada on Connect. He's given up a lot of size.
Ziegler to the basket.
Ziegler the drive. The kick.
Shoot 3 for Meshack. Let's go. Meshack.
That's his second 3 of the game. Don't expect that.
Turnover, Alabama. Ziegler back to A, dude, and fouled in the three-point play.
Boy,
For Jonas Adu.
Dan, that was a next-level play by Jemai Mashak. He was running down just right of the center court line, read that all the way, and just ran like a defensive back to the other side of the floor.
Mashak with the steal, gives it to Ziegler.
Time play by Jemai Mashak.
Ziegler, the A dude, and the
Went to
foul.
high school at Etowanda in Fontana, California, where Darren Collison went to school before he went to UCLA, and he is an outstanding defender. That was a
Tennessee
big-time
by
read.
3.
And a terrific young man. You and I had a chance to visit with him earlier today. Adu can't hit it.
Adu,
the lead is
Mashak
still
almost had the
3.
rebound. Oh,
And Mashak
Adu
almost
not
came
doing
up
the
with
free
that offensive
throws.
Rebound from the third slot.
Lord help me, I know. Strada, back out. 3. Stevenson with the miss. And out of bounds. Alabama ball.
It's Alabama ball.
Tennessee's physicality just takes it out of you. And they have really been able to slow down Alabama's attack, and in the last several minutes they've kept the Crimson Tide out of the lane.
Alabama, Jay, has missed 11
Woo!
of its last 12 field goal attempts.
Almost didn't get it in.
Pringle touch pass to Griffin. Plenty of time. Estrada.
Strada misses the 3. Triple J. He needs 4 more points.
From three-point range.
12 rebounds for
Ryland
Triple
Griffin
J.
back on connect.
Connect.
Who
Back
gives
to
it
A
up to
dude.
Adu?
Back to Zig. Ziegler to the best. Throw it up. No. Mashak.
Mashak. Back to Ziegler. Puts it up. Alabama ball.
Ziegler missed the 3.
As we go inside the final 5 minutes.
5 minutes to go. 65-62. Alabama and a foul.
Will shoot a pair.
Really smart by Ryland Griffin. He had Dalton connect on him, put him in a little wing ball screen. He got picked off, and then he just attacked the middle of the paint. 2 on the ball, kicked it back. The reach in by Connect to pick up that foul. That was a big play and a smart play by Ryland Griffin.
So as you see, number 4 on Dalton Connect.
Very touchy.
And that means you keep going at Dalton Connect. Try to foul him out or try to get him to back off.
Vescovy's about to check in. We'll see if it's for Connect.
Good.
Now watch the way Nick Pringle shoots this free throw. He doesn't use his left hand as a guide hand.
Who? Vescovy?
So he'll sort of cup the ball
Connect
and then
wasn't with
turn
us
it
last
over
year.
and shoot it basically one-handed without the left hand.
65-63. Here comes another free throw for Alabama.
50% free throw shooter on the season.
Pringle, who's got
It
3
is
fouls
as
as
unusual
well.
as anybody in college basketball. Hey,
He hands it. 65-64. What a game.
1-point game.
Ziegler, Vescovy. Mashak. To the basket.
And lays it in.
He's coming alive.
He just dropped his
Mashak.
shoulder right into the chest of Estrada and knocked him backwards.
67-64. Estrada looking for a 3 here. He does it. 3. Misses. Rebound. Alabama and a foul on A dude.
Offensive rebound, and he's going back to the line. He has given them some excellent minutes here tonight.
He's really worked. Just got that inside position on Adu, just fought him, and then Vescovy reaches in to keep him from getting the easy stick back. And Nate Oates loving the effort from Nick Pringle.
Pringle going up to the line again.
You know what Nick Pringle's first job was?
I don't.
He was a bagger at Bilo. He just bagged.
Everybody
a big
should work at a
offensive
grocery
rebound
store,
there.
right?
I mean, this is a guy, and I know you know this, and Alabama fans know this, was suspended by Nate Oates, not once but twice this year. And as Nate Oates has said, it's not for anything bad off the court or anything. It was just about his conduct, his attitude, his listening in practices and in games. Had a 1-game suspension a few weeks later with 2-game suspension. Apparently, everything has been great since he has come back.
He hits
you
it.
can see
67,
how important he is,
65.
especially with Nelson having fouled out of the game.
Ziegler with the ball. Meshack comes out on a block on Sears. Ziegler.
Now where does Tennessee go for scoring with Connect?
Waka, don't give it to Waka. 3 for Zig. Oh, misses it. Rebound. There you go. Waka.
Give James and Vescovy credit for helping to secure that ball.
Just kept it alive.
Ziegler the spin.
Ziegler back out to Vescovy. Vescovy back out to Ziegler 3.
Ziegler the 3.
Let's go.
Pretty stuff.
Tennessee 3.
Made from that shot fake by Santiago Vescovy that
By
opened
5.
up the lane, then he could spray it back out to Ziegler.
Vescovy looking. Sears to the basket. And he gets fouled. What a game, y'all.
Dalton Connect out of the game with those 4 fouls. It's been Tennessee attacking the paint. And then once they attack the paint, they can spray it out. Spraying it out to Vescovy, the shot fake, the paint open again, and then gets it back where it first started with Zakai Ziegler for the big 3. Tennessee up 5.
All right. Coming down the wire. Make sure you're hitting that like button, y'all. Hit the subscribe if you like what you're hearing sound tonight. We're going to be following Tennessee all the way till we raise that national championship. Hopefully. Make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing. 70-65. Woo, man, it's coming down to the wire, y'all. Who's going to win this? Let me see in the chat. You got 100 folks in here. Let me see. Who's got it? Tennessee? Alabama? Let me see what's going to happen here. Who's going to foul out? Who's going to make a difference? Nelson's been fouled out. A-Dude with 3 fouls. Connect with 3 fouls. Ziegler with 1. 3 for Vescovy. 3 for James. Man, it's going to be crazy here. Hopefully it's UNC winning it all, Jake says. Richard says, hold on a minute. I need a drink, Tennessee. Lou says Vols. D's dropping the Alabama emojis. We'll see what happens. Matthew says Tennessee. Down to 3 minutes and 18 seconds left here. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left. Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. We're trying to get to 9660. If we can get about 7 more subscribers, that'd be awesome. Tomorrow, NASCAR. I think it starts at 2:30 Central. We'll be doing the race tomorrow. And we have a good time. If you like NASCAR, make sure you're there for that. Thought Connect had 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I look at it wrong? They haven't updated it yet, then. I think it is 3, but ESPN has not updated it yet. What's up, Emily? Here hanging out. But I'm about to come back here in just a second. Just waiting on the commercial break to bring it back in here. I hope I'm right. Yeah, me too. What a game. It's been fun. I like the new setup. I wasn't sure about it, but I like the new setup now. So
Marys will tip over on ESPN News. The Zags squarely on the bubble. The Gales have won a Division I leading 16 in a row. They're underway in Moraga. After our great finish in T-Town, you'll see it here on ESPN. Dan?
Kevin, thank you. So more action.
Look at Vescovy making plays.
But again, here's part of the significance of this one. These 2 programs are tied for the top spot in the ultra-competitive SEC. Whoever wins will be alone in first, a game ahead of the pack. Let's listen in to Nate Oates' huddle.
Dan, I listened into Nate Oates' huddle, and let me tell you, he was fired up. He said, listen, guys, tough defensive play and owning the boards.
Well, tough is a good word to use in this game.
We'll
This
be in
game
the
has
lead
had a
for the
whole lot of
SEC.
tough.
There's still 2 more games to play. So
Rick Barnes earlier today in practice was saying that he's got 2 program guys in
Sears, Draves won 60-70-66.
That last huddle for Tennessee, Santiago Vescovi was diagramming a play for the team.
Yeah.
He is coaching the team.
It's like having extra coaches. At practice, those guys will walk around and say, okay, next group in right now. They know what the coaches are going to do before the
70-67, down by 3. Or up, Tennessee up by 3. Here we go, Ziegler.
Big defensive possession.
Okay, they just haven't updated it then. Connect, Vescovi with the ball.
To stay down on face.
Max Ziegler 3.
Got a screen.
Why are we shooting threes?
And Griffin corrals it for the Crimson Tide.
2:55 to go. Sears to the basket.
Sears.
In and out.
Pringle couldn't finish.
Pringle.
Foul. What an effort by Nick Pringle.
Vescovi with his 4th foul.
Took Cy Ziegler all the way to the basket, just couldn't finish it. And Nick Pringle did not give up on the play. Boy, that's a big-time rebound over the top of Tobe Awaka.
Pringle has 11 points and 7 rebounds in this game. 4 for 4 from the field, so hasn't missed a shot from the field. 3 for 5 from the line.
Hasn't updated
and
on
just energetic, determined minutes from Nick Pringle tonight.
And he has fought in a really physical game. And I'll tell you, for Tennessee, if the Vols can pull this one out on the road, I mean, Jemai Mashak has been a huge factor in this second half.
70-68.
Glass, making big shots, assists, getting loose balls. That steal he made.
And trying to win a game against a very good team on the road when your star has had a quiet night by his standards. And give Alabama some credit for that. They have defended him well. They have executed their game plan against him well. And he's just 4 for 12 for 11 points.
All right, 1-point game. 2:48 to go. Vescovi to Mashak. Connect, you got to take over right here, baby. Connect. Need a basket. Shoots 2. Drains it.
That little cross screen to get him open just off the block, and you give him one-on-one in the post, he's going to make it.
Big 3 misses. Rebound, foul.
Hard to the deck. Appears to be okay. The foul on Josiah Jordan-James.
James has got 4 now.
That might have been the first time in this game that
Vescovi's got 4. They still say connect with 3.
Yep. And he can just back you down and shoot right over the top. Just has a beautiful stroke. But he's been getting 2 defenders sent at him.
It's been a great game.
He hasn't seen a lot of daylight. That was the first time.
You're right. If you watch a lot of Tennessee games, as you and I both have, you see that kind of thing a lot. But we just haven't seen it tonight.
And give Alabama credit. You mentioned it. Their game plan is excellent, and they've executed it very well.
Oklahoma's down 3 against Houston.
Diabate at the line.
(72-70).
He's had a little bit of foul trouble. He's missed a few minutes here and there. And look at how Tennessee has struggled without Dalton Connect. Even if he's not having a vintage night, he's drawing attention. Other people are probably
getting better. +14 when he's on the floor, -12 when he's not.
So the analytics say keep him on the floor.
Misses the free throw. A dude with the rebound.
That's about what he shoots, just under 50%.
Let's go, Ziegler. Ziegler with the ball.
Same play to try to get.
We don't need threes here.
Let's see if they send another defender. There it is.
Mashak back around. Triple J. Dagger. Triple J with the 3.
Movement out of the double. Around the horn to the opposite corner.
75-73 for Alabama. Misses.
Tipped out.
Sears rebound. Tennessee ball.
Another opportunity where Alabama had to grab the ball, and
Sears tried to get it with just one hand. Now watch the double and the ball movement. All of a sudden you got Alabama in rotation, and then Diabate's got to choose. I mean, which guy do you go
Triple
after?
J,
He's playing
baby.
2-on-1 on the backside, and that's advantage Tennessee. And they took
no, he's going to double-double. Triple J, double-double. Connect again.
When it's working, keep going to it.
Come on, shoot three. That was a dumb shot. Why'd you shoot that, Connect? Up for 5.
Estrada still
Sears,
going.
Estrada.
Finds
Sears
Sears.
to the basket. And good. 75-72.
And he's such a good finisher.
Gonna have a heart attack.
And here comes Connect.
1 minute, Connect with the ball. Don't shoot the 3. Go to the basket, finds Triple J, back to Meshack. Ziegler with the 3. Oh, why are we shooting 3s?
And it's a one-possession game with 40 seconds to go.
Sears.
Short.
Rebound, connects. It's not over yet.
Separating the game clock and the shot clock, and there's the foul to send Ziegler to the line.
And Ziegler, a 71% free throw shooter on the season. But
So we're at 147. The over and under was 175.
Money.
So the under's going to win here.
And now Rick Barnes just took Connect out of the game, anticipating Tennessee going on defense. Vescovy has come in as Ziegler gets ready to take a couple of free throws. His first trip to the line.
Ziegler, you got to hit these. What's up, Gator? What's up, man?
This is one tough customer at the free throw line.
He's one of those guys
76-72. Good
shoots a certain
free throw by Ziegler.
On the season, but I'll bet you in the last 2 minutes he's much higher than that.
No, I don't think it was 3.
Buries them both, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point game.
77-72. 29 seconds to go.
And it'll be Alabama ball. Stevenson to inbound, but just 29 seconds remain.
Alabama still wants to attack the paint.
Why is there a commercial?
You can get help and spray it and take the 3.
77-72, 23 seconds to go.
Estrada finds Sears.
Shoots for 3. Misses. A-dude rebound. And a foul.
And Tennessee can sense it right now.
The problem, Dan, when you go after that 3 is you miss it and don't get the rebound. It's basically
We've done it. That's right, Lou.
If you can
Go Vols.
attack the basket and get a quick 2, you can extend the game.
All right, A-dude, you got to hit these.
So Adu to the line. This is double bonus, so he's got 2.
Oh.
And a look at tonight's Sonic blockbuster.
That's good.
A peek at the
78-72.
schedules for the top 3 teams. The remaining regular season schedule. Tennessee's got to go to South Carolina and then host Kentucky. Alabama going to Florida. Then they'll host Arkansas. And you saw a South Carolina
both of them.
schedule as well. But Tennessee, if they can hang on
GG,
here, they're
it's
in great
over.
shape. Will have a leg up on the other 2.
Strata. Sears.
Good defense.
What are you doing? You need
Sears
2
lays it
points.
in.
79-74. Timeout.
With 7.5 seconds to go, Tennessee still up by 5.
Ooh. All right, so we're coming down here with just a little bit left. Pretty much game, though. 79-74. Big game by Triple J with a big 3. What I said at the beginning of this game, all our starters have to be involved in this. Connect, not such a good game. A-Dude at 12 points. Connect with 13. Ziegler with 16. And Vescovy with 8. And Triple J with a double-double. Big 3-point shot. 12 rebounds for Triple J. Awesome ball game. That's right, Richard. So we're going to be bringing you a game on Wednesday. Make sure all of y'all are here on Wednesday. We'll be bringing you live for South Carolina, Tennessee. We'll definitely be in Knoxville for that one. Thank goodness. It hurts, Cole says. It hurts. It hurts. Man, oh man. Unbelievable. My will keeps cutting. Wi-Fi keeps cutting. Oh, no. What a day today, y'all. So much fun. But probably not going to do the scores and all that stuff. There's your points. 22 points for Sears, 16 for Estrada right now. Been a good game. Been fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe if you like what you've been watching. We're trying to get some more folks. 105 of us here. Hit the like button for us. Do something for us. Help the channel out. Subscribe. Become a member. Everything helps, guys. So thank you guys. Over 100 of us in here. You're 1K richer. Congratulations, FB. Do you play pickleball? I do not. I do not play pickleball. Huh? Pickleball? So just waiting on it to come back here in just a second. And it'll be the last couple plays of this game here. Alabama with a timeout. Big game in Alabama, Tennessee. 2 huge games. It's pretty much over. You want to go eat? It's almost over. I'll be there in like 5 minutes. What's up? Oh, it's okay. I'll cook in a little bit. Coming in April, Masters.
Because Dalton Connect has just gone off. This has not been one of those games. He's had to work very hard for his 13 points tonight. But Zakai Ziegler, Jemai Meshach, Santiago Vescovy, et cetera, have all done.
All right, Tennessee inbound, Triple J, and a foul.
To the spot they're in right now.
Well, it shows they're a true team, and one person that's not bothered by having another 30-plus point game is Dalton Connect. I mean, he's about winning. But I go back to the plays. I mean, Santiago Vescovy made some great defensive plays from steals early on, but Jemai Meshach, the lift that he gave this team, knocking down a couple threes, his defensive effort, he was all over the glass, and that free safety type steal that he made led to a 3-point play.
All right, see you, Kenneth.
I mean, this is
see you tomorrow, buddy.
Time play by Jemai Meshach, not only denying Alabama in transition, but leading to a 3-point play for Tennessee. And I think when Alabama looks back at this tape, I think Nate Oates will be telling his team, hey, when you really want to defend, you can do it.
And rebound, and we're going to foul him again.
So many loose balls that Alabama had within their grasp and didn't get that led to open threes for Tennessee or opportunities for Tennessee and taking opportunities away from Alabama. You hate to say, hey, it's about when it's long or loose, but when it's long or loose, you better get it. And Alabama had a chance to get it, but Tennessee did. This has been a gritty, tough win for the Volunteers on the road when they didn't play their best offensively.
And a win that I think certainly would keep them under consideration for a 1 seed. A lot of that
we better
depends
get
on
the
what
1
they
seed
do
now.
Next week, what North Carolina does, what Arizona does.
All right, 5 seconds
Arizona's
left here.
linchpin.
4,
I
3,
mean, they're the one team
GG,
that could fall out
Alabama.
and Tennessee could replace. I think the other
Come
three
to
are
Alabama
solid.
and win it big time.
That'll do it.
Woohoo!
Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Voya. Zakai Ziegler had 18 points and 4 assists in this game. As the junior from Long Island helps lead.
Woo! Let's go! Rocky time! Let's go. You're welcome, Grayson. All right, Meshack. I'm gonna give Meshack the MVP, man. He was all over the place, but triple double or double for Triple J, amazing. So good game, 81-74. We move on to Wednesday against South Carolina. Make sure you guys are there for us there on Wednesday night. Start about 5:40 Central. Rocky Top. That's right. Go Big Orange, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. The whole day has been fun. We'll see you tomorrow for some NASCAR racing. Until then, let's get it right here. Let's get it right here. Go Big Orange. Let's go.